Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Community for All of Us. Tonight, I will not be able to be seen nor heard. Well, you can hear me, I guess, but you want to be seen because I'm going to last as long as my battery lasts on my phone. On top of that, I am here with the Ghost of Lord Master Starstream and Ruben, and I want to give a quick out announcement that remember, there is a giveaway. You watch the live stream where I talk about how old I was and the subject matter that we talk about. With that, you can win Blur, but also remember there is a contest that wonderful Ruben has going, which is a $50 giveaway. If you've not already entered that drawing, go ahead and do so. And he also has another $20 thing that deals with the well,
Lightning collection.
everybody loves.
I got it covered. Don't worry.
So, and also be on the look in the next couple of days. I will be showing off some of my collection that I'm going to be selling and what I will also be giving away to people. But more of that to come whenever I'm actually able to be seen and not just heard. Hey guys, how are y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good. And how
tired.
Are you doing today? Oh my gosh.
Hot, bothered, and had a COVID scare. So yes, very, very interesting time.
Prayers will be with your family.
Thank you. My well, we got the message, we got the stuff back today, but my sister was like, "Hey, you've been around, and she's been sick, and Nikki has a low immunity, and we're really worried about this." So she went and got tested. My niece got tested. We've been waiting back for the results from it. Finally got the results today around, I guess, what was it, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock today. We finally found out she's negative for COVID, but she does have a virus. So at the same time, even though we dodged a bullet with COVID, we now have to see if we dodged a bullet on the virus. I think we're fine. I really do. But they were really concerned about Nikki's immune system and everything. So we kind of had to quarantine ourselves. I didn't want to say anything to people and say, hey, there's a possibility, because then people will be like, oh my God, when did this happen? How did this happen? I don't want to cause a panic. And it was just better for us to, hunker down into our little cave of wonderful. And I got to do some work on the land, so I was pretty happy with that.
Yep.
Nice. And I guess everyone is wondering how is the Nemesis turning out? If anyone hasn't seen the profile yet.
I have not, actually, and I would
All
like
right,
to know.
let me.
When I'm in the land, I live in the portal of nothingness.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yes.
Yeah, we can. Oh,
okay.
What the hell?
All right.
Man.
Wow.
Sweet Mother of Christmas.
Holy shit, that's big.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, it's thick.
That's a thick ass boy. What the hell is wrong with us? But goddamn, that's big.
There's a comparison with the Ark.
That's what she said. Okay.
And I can hardly even get this thing through the door.
That's what she said.
God, we're so childish right now for no apparent reason.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, since I can't have it standing on the wings or anything like that because they might bend easily, so I'm gonna try to make a stand for it. But this is the progress I have so far.
How are you gonna make a stand? How are you gonna make a stand?
I might figure out how to work with some PVC pipe or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I might have kind of like something kind of like this, and I might be able to kind of like set it kind of right here and kind of have it hold like that.
Okay.
Nice.
And I have to have the 4 thrusters on the back there. And as you can see, I am going to have to thicken up the wings. As you see, they're kind of sagging down a little bit. So I'm going to have to work on the wings a little bit more. to keep them up. But and I'm sure this is gonna be a great display piece for the museum, man. That'll be a great display.
Oh, here's something that's really cool, and I'm hoping it works out for us. My friend's father saw what we were doing already on the land, and he was like, "Hey, I have a warehouse full of stuff. Do you mind coming by and take a look at it? Because if you can use it, I'll send it your way." And so we're going to go there hopefully this weekend and take a look at his warehouse and see what he has so that we can put it on the land. So I'm really excited about it. It's just being able to figure out how to get from point A to point B after we see what we can use.
Power tools and all that stuff?
No, these are buildings and stuff that got repossessed and stuff that were supposed to be paying on them, but they didn't get paid on them, and they got repossessed, and they kind of got defaulted and auctioned, and so they got kind of hold of it, a lot of stuff. So we're going to go and take a look at it because we're thinking that if anything, if it's really what we're looking for and it works out, even if we have to, pay monthly on it to make sure we have it and it's big enough, that's something we were going to look at. But we did take all the cats to the house today. They enjoyed it, but it was Chomper got out of the house twice and ran towards the woods. So Nikki, that's her baby. So about gave us a heart attack, but he came back. I enticed him to come back with turkey. So he came back, but he heard something, and he likes to go and investigate. So he's a very active cat. And so he was like, "Ooh, what's that noise? I've never heard that before. Let me go out there and look at it." So, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put a link out there. Well, yeah, I plan on probably let my cat out when I get a chance, but I want to try to get a collar and a little leash because I don't know how she'll react outside, considering she might be a little feral still, or she is, excuse me.
Yeah, but you know what? It'd be good for her.
Yeah, get her some fresh air, but and I will say this, I won't say exactly what happened, but because considering I might have some people that I know might be watching, and I don't wish to get in trouble, but the ghost of Lord Master Starscream could have been a ghost yesterday because what happened, I nearly died in I'll say a wreck. So
there you go.
And I'm happy to be here. So yeah, I won't be saying what happened because, like I said, it's still private right now. But other than that, go ahead.
You done let the cat out of the bag. They're gonna be like, "You narked! You narc!" I'm joking with you. I'm glad. I know the situation. I'm glad you're fine. But I'm glad that y'all had a good time. So, and that's what really matters. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh man. So you guys are staying in the houses at the lane right now?
Yes. And we're trying to get where we get power hookup on the so we're hoping that's going to be hopefully in the next week or so. So the first thing is power, and then after that we'll worry about water. But right now we want to get power because then we can start bringing things in, electric and tools and stuff like that, and not work off a generator. So yeah.
How is it there after staying a couple of nights?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, is it dark? Yes, it's dark because we have no lights. But at the same time, and then it's like when you wake up the next morning and the sun comes in through the windows and you wake up and you're like, wow, everybody else is dealing with gas shortage. Man, I'm so lucky I could just walk across the street to a Bojangles.
What's a Bojangles?
What's a Bojangles? Oh my God, son.
That sounds wrong.
it, it's a southern thing. To be honest, it is a franchise that is a southern thing, which is called Bojangles. A lot of people know like Papa's or stuff like that.
Oh,
It's similar, but Bojangles came in existence in 1977 when I was born, and so
sounds like something
it
like
has
if you do
chicken.
both.
It's Cajun chicken, Cajun fixins, Cajun, pretty much everything, and
Cajun
biscuits.
Cajun.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's got biscuits and gravy and a whole enchilada. Some people don't know what grits are, but they have grits.
Oh, I love grits.
Yes, there you go, Ruben. I knew I liked you.
Hmm.
Yes.
I did a few commissions for Ariel Lemon, and the Dominus Patrol set, Punch Counter Punch.
Yes.
You know how everyone's saying it looks like Nightbeat?
Really? People say that?
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
well, I noticed it myself, and check this out. Introducing the new, he made an add-on on Shapeways that turns us into Headmaster. Now it's Nightbeat. No painting, no.
Oh, damn, that's good.
That's cool.
I'm curious now.
Yeah, Ariel Lemon on Shapeways. It should be up. I'm also working on a few point blank upgrades, like for spin out, like a new chest and some wheels. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
You guys should do some commissions for them because I know you guys have some crazy ideas.
I'm hoping as soon as I get things settled with the land and everything, I'll be able to do a lot more stuff. Last night though, for the first time, I got to play a video game, which was Resident Evil Village. My sister had gotten it.
Oh, I love that.
And she's like,
I love that
Oh
game.
my god.
She was like, you have got to play this thing. And so played it last night. And
Hey, Otto.
Yeah.
I just want to warn you, Otto. Be prepared to get so upset again like the last game. Just giving you a heads up.
I figured. I figured. And the thing is, dealing with my conspiracy theory side of my brain, I was able to figure out all the puzzles so far. My sister was like, "How are you doing this without doing cheats?" And I was like, I'm a scholar in ancient text and ancient doctrines and ancient, secret society religions and stuff. And she was like, yeah. I said, this whole game's based off of Luciferian beliefs. I said, I'm
Hey,
answering
Otto.
all the things. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, Otto, you ready to see the next Studio Series 86 figure?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Rekor.
Nice.
Rekyar.
About
Wait.
time.
Is that a statue?
About time.
No, this is a CGI image. And hey, Otto, look. I wonder if it's a girl. But
People get Nancy.
No, we know Redguard. He's a manly man. He just has big nipples. That's okay. It's all right. Some men are okay to have
the nips. The
that
nips
soy in their diet. I get it.
Don't mention the war. We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
Junkie Hunter are like deranged bums, right?
Yes, they are. I love them. Junkie Con. Bebop, bop, bebop, bebop, boop. Bebop, bebop.
What? My mother was a saint. Get out.
Love it. Love
and now for something completely different. All these sales, it slices, it dices, it cuts through your robots in disguise for only $9.99 for now. Yeah. So hurry now.
Oh,
I saw that.
Oh, by the way, Otto.
Netflix dropped the trailer for Masters of the Universe Revelation.
And?
Yeah, I saw that video you did.
Yeah.
Roboto in the poncho.
I'm excited. I kind of went and looked at, because I know Master was sending me some stuff. We were kind of chatting as much as I could. And I was concerned too, but I went and looked. But Tila is the daughter of the sorceress.
I'm just afraid they're going to use that as an excuse. I know she's the daughter of the sorceress, but I feel like they're just going to Make her the man.
Now she is going to be in charge of trying to find He-Man. Apparently, He-Man is missing.
What about Prince Adam?
Wait, is it?
And Prince Adam has too. And so she's kind of figured out who the two are the same. And so she's on the hunt to find them.
I'm just worried it'll be like 30 episodes.
It might be.
Why not?
We may end up with 2 seasons where we don't really see He-Man, but as a flashback. But apparently Tila is looking for him because she's in love with Prince Adam, and she's trying to find him to bring him back. Something that supposedly takes place at the end of the original He-Man series.
Isn't that what they said on the press release?
What's that?
I think they said that. I just worry because, Kevin Smith's working on it, and I heard things about him.
He has he does have a mind that can wander into different directions and different things. But I think Netflix has learned what happened with She-Ra, that it went from, okay, everybody was all right with the way she looked, and people were finally coming over it, and then all of a sudden they did where they made
Bo,
her, the whole debacle and everything, and it is now no one watches the things of She-Ra. Matter of fact, it is like something that they don't even recommend on their streaming anymore. Yeah, it's absolutely dead in the water, and they knew they killed it when they did it the way they did it because no one was watching the series and it was dying, and so they came out with this stupid ending, and it was more of a finger in the face of the fans of He-Man and of Eternia. So the good thing is that DreamWorks is not the one that's behind it. It's not working on it. So
I just get nervous, Don't get me wrong. Tila's one of my favorite. She is my favorite character next to Blast Attack.
Mm-hmm.
How could you not love Blast Attack?
I like Mosquito.
What are you? Did you see the news?
What news?
Then we're getting a new one. But I'm just worried, they'll...
Yeah.
Like, because, what do you... I feel like most people are just going to go for He-Man.
Go ahead, Otto. You were saying something.
Sorry.
Now, with the He-Man and stuff and the figures, the one thing they're going to have to do is when they can't keep He-Man away from the series because the fans or the old fans like me will not stick around. So I have a feeling that, I do think it's interesting that Evil Ann is turned sides and is helping out
for now.
So,
but I'm worried we'll get another Catra.
Well, I hope not.
Because
I hope not. But I did get to see some figures, and they look really good. And the synopsis for the story looks good too. So
I just hope it's like.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's just I just get worried because I don't want it to be too long because if they go too long without He-Man, everyone's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with that completely.
I mean, sure they got Roboto in a poncho, but like I feel like it's gonna be like 3 parts at best without He-Man, and then like bam, back to normal. Because we see Moss Man and like the Sorceress.
I'll be happy if we find out. I'll be all right with the series if it ends with them finding Prince Adam and He-Man at the very season finale. I'll be fine with that because that means in the second season, because right now it's slated for 3 seasons. So nice. In the second season,
it'll be like Cyberverse.
We'll find out what happened. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's going to be a trilogy.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
That means from the beginning, we have a beginning, a middle, and an end of a story arc, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like Cyberverse.
Yes.
And Cyberverse got
Yeah.
really good in season 2.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try to watch the series. I haven't been really interested in it in a while, but I guess what might bring me back to it is what Orko is gonna sound like, because that's the one character I actually liked from when I was watching it back then. Orko was always my favorite character because of the voice and all that. So I'm curious on what he's gonna sound like.
Yeah,
He does.
badass.
But
I mean, he's actually
Those
And I can
don't
hardly
go
wait
on
for
the
them
same
to-
sentence.
And I can hardly wait for them to release an actual trailer, and I can hear what he sounds like. And hopefully he sounds like a little bit on what he sounded like way back in the day, with that little.
I agree.
Because, yeah.
Did you hear that Mark Hamill's going to be in it?
Yes.
I
don't know the character yet, though, but I do know which one.
Skeletor?
Is he Skeletor?
Yeah, it's been confirmed. But I just worry that they're not going to focus. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. I was just going to say, you know, if that's the case, that's a big deal.
I'm just worried that if they focus too much on Tila, they're going to take away from Skeletor and all. And, like, I feel like the problem with the She-Ra cartoon is that it, like, basically hated its roots. Like, I don't even think Hordak was that. Yeah. Hordak looked like a complete joke. And Horde Prime, the big baddie behind everything, you know, the true villain of the whole franchise, Horde Prime, they made him look like a joke too. The Leech looked kind of cool. His design.
Well, they did that on purpose.
Why?
The designs were cool and the stuff, but at the same time, it was a piss in the face for the fans and for the fan base. That's why I just don't see them, you know, this time throwing the baby out with the bathwater. That they have to realize, okay, you know, we're going to have to give our old fan base just like Hasbro. It's just like Hasbro with G1. You know, you're going to have to appease the old farts. Like I was saying to someone over the weekend, I was like, it's amazing, you know, how back in the day, our grandparents and our parents really didn't have characters that they followed till they were in their 40s or 50s or even 60s. But we do, and then we get pissed off when the stuff gets changed and stuff like that. So, and what I was, and you know, but the argument is that you don't piss off the one that's going to be your moneymaker. I mean, there's a reason why Mattel did not make a big toy line for She-Ra. They did come out with some things that was Target exclusives, but they didn't come out with a whole toy line and a whole franchise, and they knew why. It's because they knew that their fan base was not going to purchase it. So
it's also
it's
Mattel.
kind of the same thing that Hasbro's done with but Mattel makes good decisions on things and bad decisions. Same thing with Hasbro. But Hasbro realized, look, our G1 fans are not going to shut up. They're going to be an argument, message boards, and everything about Bayverse versus G1. And there's going to be this endless fighting. So let's just go ahead and give the G1 guys what they've always wanted, the figures that match up to the series. And then at the same time, we'll introduce Barricade, not as a Target master, but we'll introduce him as an actual transformer for the Decepticons. And that'll let the Bayverse fans know that there's a character they recognize, which means that the G1 fans are finally going to be happy and will shut the hell up and allow the franchise to move. Because Superman is not the same as he was when he debuted. You know, he doesn't have the same powers. He doesn't even have the same costume. He doesn't even have the same look. Yeah, I mean, you know, you take it to the original Superman. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. You weren't cutting me off. I was going to say, I think I'm hearing rumors right now, but did you hear that they're probably going to do a black Superman now for the the Snyderverse?
I did.
And I think
And
it's Michael B.
Okay.
Jordan that played. It will be Michael B. Jordan or something like that that played
Basketball.
Killmonger in
Michael
Black
Jordan.
Panther. No, Michael B. Jordan. You can look him up. He played Killmonger in Black Panther.
Black He-Man. Okay.
yeah, he's in
Why?
You're
right.
Oh, well, considering how I
Okay.
like the Black Green Lantern more than the white one, sure, why not?
Well, I'll put it like this. I mean, it fits in the story. If you take a look at Superman, there are parallel universes, and there is a Clark Kent that is in a parallel universe, and he's an actually really cool character. I kind of wish that they had done more with him with DC than they had, but I have those issues, and I have the issues that how he became, and he, decided that being a news person on the paper wasn't going to be able to change things, so he came out and told people that who he was, and then he becomes the president of the United States, and that's a really interesting story. And then what he does
Superman
is
became the
he
president.
he became the president of the United States. He didn't go out flying and destroying stuff with his fist. He went for diplomacy, and he used Wonder Woman in that diplomacy to help bridge the gap between, superpowers and superpower countries with third world countries. And in doing so in the story arc, at the end of the day, Lex Luthor tried to destroy all of it. But at the end of the day, humanity.
He was canceled.
Sided. Well, yeah, it was a cancel culture. Yeah, pretty much. And the interesting thing is that, Lex Luthor in that universe was also black. So, I mean, it wasn't like a white and black thing. It was just that was the two characters that we're familiar with that have always been white in this universe. They were both black, and they showed the two contrasts between the two really well. And at the end of the day, he ends up making the world better, almost in a type of utopia type thing. And then, and then then there's a multiverse crisis that takes place, and he goes into it and he disappears because he goes and because he realizes that for his ideals to live, he has to leave. And I thought it was a really good story. I think it's a really good story. I believe it was Mark Miller. If I'm not for saying it wrong, I think he's the writer of it. And he just now came out with Jupiter Legacy, which is now a Netflix hit cartoon. And that's kind of, he took his ideas that he was doing there with Superman and realized, well, I'm kind of got my hands tied because the audience is not going to accept the story I'm telling. So he created his own universe, which is called the Miller universe. And Jupiter Legacy kind of follows that 1950s all the way up type feel with Superman and everything and children.
Hey,
I've rambled enough.
so it's like the Incredibles, how superheroes are just normal people, and the KKK is like no superpowers, like the Incredibles. How they have like it's like a civil rights movement for super people.
I don't know about the KKK side of it, but I do know.
Sorry.
Yeah, and we kind of need to stay away from topics and subject matter that brings.
Yeah, we don't want to offend people.
Those are things that we don't need on the podcast, and we don't need because we're not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Those groups, so I don't want those groups to be mentioned.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to offend people.
The Incredibles. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We just don't want to.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we don't want to.
I'm going to address this.
No, okay, go ahead.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not all good. I want to make sure, even though I can't host this thing tonight, I don't mind us with this our topics, but it doesn't need to be racial. It doesn't need to deal with this ideology of people that see people by their color. We need to look at the stories and discuss the stories, not a ideology that is poison to society.
Okay,
So, but let's stay back in the context of storytelling, not bringing in the negativity.
I'm sorry. It's just I found some parallels with The Incredibles and how in that movie the superheroes were kind of like the minority.
The super people, it goes with the X-Men too. The X-Men were considered the minorities, and you had, factions within it that was trying to stop, the mutant gene. But I know people try and put in that it's a representation of civil rights, but that didn't come a concept till millennials started reading the stories and they made it into those concepts. The original content was human struggle and trying to find a way for all of us, just like the title of the community for all of us is. This is what I base it off of. It doesn't matter your race, your creed, or your background, or how many views you have, or how many people you have watching your stuff. Community for all of us should be exactly that for all of us. That's what those original stories were about. That's why they resonated with teenagers that were dealing with puberty, why they dealt with people that dealt with, yes, racism, but while other people across the board, whether they were white, black, Hispanic, or Asian, those things didn't matter because we all, in some shape, form, or fashion, deal with our own types of persecution. And I have issues that stories get made into a civil rights act when that's not the case. Now, if you deal with the Falcon and Captain America, yes, those stories with Falcon
Yeah.
being teamed up with Captain America was a civil rights topic. It was something that dealt with whites and blacks and
Not
showing that the two
Ghostbusters.
could work. What now?
Not like what they did to Ghostbusters in Star Wars, right?
Everyone, hold on,
When
because I think I know who's in. Oh, never mind. Look who came in today.
Hey,
Hey, TFNG.
Greetings. So I can't
How are you?
can't stay long. So I can't stay long since I have to go eat dinner soon. But thought I'd pop in and say hello.
hey. How's your family doing?
Okay, hanging in. That's the words to use right now. Hanging on.
Yeah,
Okay.
hang in there, man.
Oh, hey, Otto. I wanted to bring this up. Remember? Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I was just going to say I've kind of been away because where we're at, I don't have a lot of internet at the moment, and so I've not been able to look at Discord or other things. Did I miss? Am I missing something? Because if I am, I apologize.
No, you're not missing much.
Oh, okay.
Can you take some videos of the house from a few angles? I really want to see how it's coming out so far.
I can do that. I'll do that.
What do I see you with a smoker? Like a smoker, a slow cooker, you know.
Working on. I do well. I am working on eventually finishing doing the outside kitchen, which is going to be more of a barbecue pit type thing for people to come over and use. And then pizza oven.
Hey, Otto.
Can't forget about the pizza oven. Even though Ruben got to make his pizza today, and apparently it was really good. Yes.
Hey, Otto.
They can use to work the pizza.
Remember?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I was gonna say, remember when I said I might have to have you cancel my my Godzilla figure, the SH one that you ordered for me on Big Bad Toy Store? But I said hold on until I'm sure. Remember that?
Okay. I do.
Keep it on actually, because look what I want to show this off. Look what they showed for the SH one. They showed off the SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla for good. But look how much it is. If it was cheaper, I would have had you cancel my Godzilla figure, but never mind.
Oh my word!
And look, and the poses that you could get it in.
Holy moly!
So yeah, don't cancel my Godzilla. If it was cheaper, I would have had you pre-order that, but nope. $200, get out. No thanks. And all it comes with is 2 extra hands.
Wow.
At least
some
that
open
Optimus.
hands and some open hands and some closed hands. That's all it comes with. No beam, no nothing.
Nope.
For $150. Anyways, go ahead.
At least that Optimus Prime, that giant one, that moving one, has a reason to be that expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Man,
the one that. Oh, sorry.
The one that it's all right. The one that was made by YouTubers that is voice command and all that, and that can talk and do. Man, I bet I definitely know Otto would like to get that if he could afford it.
Still, you gotta admit that's actually worth the money. I mean, what are all the parts in it?
And the fact that it's made by YouTubers also, that Optimus Prime that can move and talk and transform on its own through voice commands. Remember that one, Otto?
Show you. Yes, I need to show. I watched Kevin Smith's video that he was talking about how you can download it as an app on your phone and do, add all the stuff too. The interesting thing is that concept for that Optimus Prime had been on YouTube for a long time. I'm glad
I can look it up right now.
Technology. Yeah, let's do that. Because you're going to see a hound that they created, and they also created I think it's Bombshell, and then they also created, I'm trying to think of which Devastator when they created. I think it was, why can't I remember? But they did a Devastator figure too.
Hey, TF Fan Geek, before you go, can I just show you this cool new ad? You know Punch Counter Punch? Sure. Well, my buddy Ariel Lemon made this. I commissioned him to make like a Headmaster adapter, and now it can become Nightbeat.
Sweet. Nice.
This is actually the Dominus one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell by the unpainted wheels.
Yeah,
no, I'm not signing off just yet. I just wanted to let you guys know there's a Transformers action figure that's on sale at Target's website, 50% off, if you guys are interested. It's this guy right here, the X-Men crossover figure.
Any other ones?
No, just him, because he's a Target exclusive. Target's having a sale where he's 50% off right now. So instead of $65, if you want him for just $32.50, now's the chance to go get him.
He's all yours.
Wait, how much again?
What?
How much again?
$32.50. Normally he's $65. So Target's selling him 50% off.
At least he's not 69.
Yeah.
And by the way, that Optimus Prime we were talking about was
Who's clicking?
Target website. Oh, Otto's using the phone.
Okay.
That might be me. And
it's all good, man.
I apologize. Is where I'm looking.
No problem. No problem. I just didn't know what it was, if I was the one causing it.
He said
that's why
it's on Target's website.
Mic off.
You telling someone, Lord Master Starscream?
Yeah, Otto, you were asking where it was that at again? Is that where you asking? Otto?
Yeah, I was just asking which website. Since it's Target, I'm going there now.
Yeah, it's on Target's website.
Ooh, So
I was
you gonna make an
contemplating
order or
getting a
something?
second copy to keep in the. I was
Sorry, go ahead,
contemplating
Jeff.
getting a copy to keep in the box, but I find I don't have the funds for it right now, so I'm gonna just have to let it go.
And real quick, that Optimus Prime we were talking about was made 3 years ago.
Wow,
Really?
Yeah.
that long ago.
Yeah, and I guess it got noticed by Hasbro or something like that, from like what Otto was talking about. And like he was saying, they made a Devastator piece and let me see here, Hound, and let me see here. Yeah, they made a Hound and one of the Constructicons right there, Scrapper.
Yeah, Scrapper.
So he made an auto roller from that
I
scrapper,
don't-
if you think about it.
I don't know. But yeah, these were made 3 years ago. And I guess if the Optimus Prime. Oh, no. Okay, I guess he'll
Sabertron's
be back.
down.
And so, yeah, I guess if the Optimus Prime sells pretty well, I guess it'll. And let me get Otto's opinion on this one.
Nope.
Uh, I know I got him back. He's right here.
Right back.
Hey,
Let me
Autocrat
put him back up here
Yeah,
because he belongs right here. There we go.
I was just making sure I backed myself out, so hopefully that would take care of some of the popping noise.
It might be
Okay.
your headset when when it's hitting up against you or something. But I was gonna
Did
say,
you order-
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Autocrat Primer, did you order the X-Men crossover figure?
Not yet. I was. I'm looking at it for right now. What's the actual name for it?
The
Expand.
I'll
actual
send
name
it
is
to-
Ultimate Expanse.
Excuse me. You want me to send it to you, Otto, on Target?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll. Transformers X Jet crossover. Let's see here.
XXX jet.
Whoa! Calm down with that.
Let's see.
Oh well, this channel is 13 or 18 or older. Excuse me. Let me see here. I found it.
I don't know if it'll help, but I pasted a link to it in the live stream chat.
Okay.
You're a good boy.
You want me to send it to art teacher? Yeah, $32.49.
Just found it. So I want to throw this to ship to store. All right, I'm going to let Nikki finish this for a second. So
Yeah.
You want that new mold of Jetfire, or the heavy retool of Jetfire. Man, I still need to get that Gigawatt figure. I haven't ordered it on Amazon because of what Amazon did last time when I tried to get it.
Hey, ACP,
Yeah.
quick question. Are there any land sharks in your area from He-Man?
land sharks.
Yeah, land sharks.
I have one, but I got that from Big Bad Toy Store.
Ah,
Oh, hey, Otto. Real quick, the Back to the Future Gigawatt figure
Yeah.
that I know, it's going for $31 on Amazon. Not Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store for a pre-order on September.
pre-order.
Just let.
On the pre-order.
Yes.
All right. Let me.
Yes.
So Gigawatt apparently is on Big Bad Toy Store, and one of my Starscream just wanted if we could try and get that one. It's 30 something on Big Bad Toy Store.
It's $32 plus tax.
Yeah, or $31. Yeah, I should have said that.
Yeah.
No,
You want me to send that?
Like I said, I want.
Yeah, send that to art teacher. She's going to try and finish. She's like, "You're giving me too many numbers, man. Slow down.
Calm down. Stop. There's too much.
Got me on Target, Big Bad Toy
Yeah.
Store. Slow down, man. Damn."
Hold on.
Like, so yeah. So she says,
Who do you
"Let
want me to
finish
send
this
it to?"
one, and I will do the next one." So yeah, send that
Who do you
to send it to our teacher. because that's what she
Okay.
said. Send it to her, and then she will order that for you if it's available still.
But
she's
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
but absolutely, it's
Calm
ridiculous. She was like, "You're giving me too many numbers, man. Slow down."
Yeah, I
Slow
wanted
down.
to order a second copy of the X-Jet Transformer, but nah, I think I'm gonna pass on it.
I need
Because-
one.
Yeah, but one thing that happened to me the other day is when I got Buzzworthy Bumblebee at Target, they gave him
Is
to
that
me
okay?
the same price that he was going for on Target's website, so that was pretty good.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Tia
Otto,
Fan
when you
Geek.
got... Oh, go
What
ahead.
did you say?
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry, Tia Fan Geek. Who was it that you got?
Buzzworthy Bumblebee at Target the other day.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't hear you. I apologize to everybody because my internet is shoddy where I'm at right now because I'm using data and it's like.
Oh yeah,
It's all good.
it's all right.
How much did you get for your Buzzworthy Bumblebee Autocrat Primer? Because I know when you ordered it, or not ordered it, when you went to Target, they weren't.
Yeah.
When you went to the when you went to the store, they weren't supposed to be on the shelf just yet.
Yeah,
If I'm not
I
mistaken.
got really no. You're right. I got lucky. I got it for around $10. And the lady was really nice. She was like,
Ooh. Hey.
she's like,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and so she was like, I can.
Hey.
Apparently, it's not available, or I can't get it to plug in. Do you mind if I just ring you up again for your Jumanji, and just have you pay it that way? And I was like, absolutely. So she was really, really nice. So she was a manager, so that's what she ended up doing for me, because she's always buying all this stuff, and it looked like I was buying it for a gift. So I was not going to say, oh, this is for my own personal collection, but hey, yes, Grandpa with his long beard is looking to buy something for grandkids I don't have. So
Granddad.
Granddad.
Flintstones.
Oh my God! I saw my niece, my oldest niece. We met her the other day at Subway, and her friend looked at me and was looking at Nikki, and then looking at me and going, "Wait a second, who's this guy?" And my oldest niece like, "This is my uncle," and she's like,
They didn't
"Does she have
recognize
two
you.
husbands?" Yeah, she didn't know. She's like, "Does she have two husbands?" It was like, no, this is blah 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 blah, and she was like, "Oh my God, Mr. Blah blah, you look so young now." It's like, well, thank you. Now I feel like I was like an old man when I had that long beard. I appreciate you looking at me and saying,
I'm
I don't
shocked
look
they
as
didn't
old as dirt
recognize
anymore.
you.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
thought
know.
you
I
were
told
like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I
Hold
told
on,
my
Tia, thank you for
coworkers
saying
my age
something.
the other day, and they were like, "What? I thought you were a lot younger than that."
Awesome.
You're not 25?
No, I'm not 25.
All right,
I'm 30.
everyone guess Tia.
Oh, yeah. How old do you think am I?
Oh God.
20s,
I think you're 20.
mid-20s or
22.
something.
20.
So I was right?
No, you said mid-20s.
God damn it. Oh, well.
All right, who's next? If this is what we're doing.
You. You're 30.
Wrong. Take
28?
another guess.
25.
Wrong. You get
24?
I'm saying 20. I'm going to say 27.
21.
I was about to say
21.
that.
I always thought you were way older than me.
Well, because of my beard and all that stuff.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Wait, who said that?
I said it. Ooh,
Do it again. Dude, what's 9 plus 10?
21.
Oh, dude, you sound just like him. You stupid.
No, man.
What's 9 plus 10? Okay.
I was gonna say, how
if anyone could guess how old Otto is, but I can't do that because I think that's going to be part of the
54?
giveaway.
54.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh, I remember it, but I'm not going to say it.
Good job.
Nope.
Y'all wait for the giveaway.
Did I win?
Mm-hmm. Nuh-uh.
We'll see.
54.
And don't forget, because Autocorrect Primer is doing a giveaway for the Studio Series 86 Blur figure. And for those who are watching or that haven't been on the announcement at the beginning of the video, Autocorrect Primer is going to be doing a giveaway on Studio Series 86 Blur. So, and I forgot what you have to do to enter the giveaway and all that. Go ahead, take it away if you want to, man.
I gotta watch that last video. That means you got to figure out what video it's in, figure out what the number is, figure out when it is, and then be able to tell us in email or in chat down below to be the winner.
Oh, was it about a Lego set? It was about a Lego set or something.
It might have been, but you have to watch that episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, TFNG.
See. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. I got him too, but I haven't taken him out of the box yet. How do you like it?
And I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I posted some photos on my own Discord server, showing how I found one possible solution to help Ultra Magnus hide his hands in truck.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah. So the solution I did was to give Ultra Magnus Netflix Bumblebee's laser gun weapons to help him hide his hands. And when he transforms into a robot, a place for those weapons as well.
My buddy Brad Brick Studios, he came up on taking the blue armor bits and putting them on the hands like in truck mode to hide them.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, Darth Ravage 07, he came up with that solution as well. I tried it, but they didn't clip on properly on my copy of Magnus for whatever reason.
Yeah.
No, I mean on the hand.
Ah,
Nice.
Ooh.
And also, Otto, the spoiler pack is going for $41.
Eventually.
And I was wondering if I should get the spoiler pack, since it's $41 on Amazon.
The spoiler pack
Yeah, the
of Ultra Magnus from the Netflix version?
Yeah,
Nah,
$41.
The only spoiler pack is what you get out of that horrible clay black clay that they put that stuff in to give you this mystery piece. If you're going to just keep it in box, then maybe yes. But if you're going to just get it and take it out, and you've already got the Ultra Magnus that came out either from Earthrise or from the original
Siege or Kingdom, you mean?
Kingdom or Siege. I would stick with, I actually would go towards one of those over the Netflix version.
What about the head?
Yeah, I might
get it for the head.
For the Netflix or for the
for the Netflix, just for the head,
No,
I think he's Master Far's is saying that because Megatron has his head on his desk.
Don't look at me like that.
I mean, that's what you can already do if you have the Siege one. Get the Kingdom. Get the Kingdom one that looks very much like the 86 Ultra Magnus. Get the Siege, pop his head off, and let him hold it like that.
Speaking of the 86 movie, that reminds me, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but they revealed Studio Series 86 Rekdar, his robot mode.
Yes, we just sold out.
I'm gonna bring it back up again for those who missed it, I guess.
Somehow.
What do you think? What do you think about it, TFN Geek, from that one image?
It looks pretty fantastic for what it is. I just hope that the spikes on the tires are retractable. Because if they're not, then Rekdar is going to have a heck of a time rolling around.
It's plowed through stainless steel like that.
I'm going to be honest. I have a feeling there'll probably be an add-on. I bet you he will be a deluxe class size, but you'll have all these accessories to add on.
Just like Hot Rod.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and it'll probably end up being $30. I just think that with the blasters that's coming out of his chest, I have a feeling that's going to be a very soft plastic.
I feel like that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Oh yes, it did sound wrong.
Ford Star Scream. Screw.
Oh, so what? You don't want none of these hard nipple guns?
Hallelujah.
The nips.
Yes.
We're not taking our shirts off again. Nice try, man.
I will when he goes to Power Loop.
No.
Please don't.
Didn't some guy say that was
I
on
don't
some
get it.
dude's shirt?
I don't get it. What do you?
You don't want to
What's
know.
that?
Trust me, you do not want to know.
We took our shirts
Okay.
off one stream.
I ain't asking for that again.
I'm
But
not
I guarantee
doing.
you this, Otto will. I'm going to say this. You better watch out for Otto. He'll do 10 times his force than that. And me and Ruben have seen that, if you know what I mean, Ruben. Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
Yep. I'm so scared. I'm not even looking right now. Oh, damn it.
I told you. Oh, come on.
Bro, you about to unhook this one. I'll tell you what, man. Just go get it on. Skip that. Do it.
That's
What is this turned into now?
You started it.
Fuck the.
Fuck you. Oh, Otto. Ah! Otto will be back in a
I
minute.
knew it. I knew that boy's gonna unhook it.
Are you playing your game again, Ruben?
Maybe. What are you, the cops?
I ain't no snitch. I ain't no pig. Oink oink.
Yeah, you are a snitch. You are a snitch.
Why? Because I made a piggy noise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You gotta admit that.
Add Otto back. Oh, Otto can do 10 times worse than that. Like I said, if I could add him in.
You beat it.
I cut my camera on in my wonderful internet location, and it was perfect. I'm telling you, it was like my nipple shut down my internet because it was too sexy.
Instant karma.
You could not retain the sexiness is why it shut down.
Instant karma.
Instant karma.
Can I say something quick, guys?
Yes.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm wearing pants right here. See?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
I'm not wearing any
going all
socks.
wacko. Me neither.
Dang.
I am commando right now.
Oh, same here. Same here. No underwear.
Oh my gosh.
The only clothes I have on
Any
me right
deodorant?
now is my cats.
You're.
I heard that. I
Are
heard
you wearing a
that.
loincloth? You
It's
wearing a
a
loincloth?
I call it my feline cloth. It is my fur coat because it's furrific.
What is wrong right now?
Oh my
What is
gosh, I get it.
Furrific.
Who came up with the name Pussycat anyway?
Whoa.
I mean, just as a word. That when you learn what it means when you're older, like.
Yeah.
Hello.
I
It's
think
actually from a movie. It's actually from a movie, and you can look it up. It's called Hello, Pussycat. Oh, whoa, whoa.
What's new, Pussycat?
Yep, that's where it's from.
Well, we can't sing it because we don't want to get copyright. So
Anybody that
Pussycat.
thinks I sound like that song and YouTube hits us for it, then YouTube, you are tone deaf. Tone deaf.
oh my gosh. Yeah, like YouTube. Like first we can't play songs on here, and now I saw a couple videos. Like for example, there's a channel I watched. Someone was doing the James Bond song, and they got a copyright strike for that just by singing it.
That's crazy. That's actually great. And I didn't know this till I was looking. Did you know if you sing the Happy Birthday song? Did you know you're supposed to pay $10
$10
for singing
for singing
for singing Happy Birthday?
Yeah,
for
someone
someone?
someone has a registered trademark on the birthday song.
Yes.
So they're encouraging people not to sing it on the internet or out in public.
I'll bet it's a Karen did it. I'll bet it's a Karen who did that.
Okay, quick
What?
question. Whose birthday is coming up? Just curious.
Mine July.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Mute
to
him.
Van Geek.
Mute him.
Happy birthday.
So I'm good.
Oh, Starscream about to get copyright strike. Thanks a lot.
$10. They would another $10. Oh my
It's on me.
Oh,
It was worth
TFN
it.
Geek in a Discord private chat. Send me because Nikki probably has it, but I don't. Send me your birthday, so I make sure I send you something for your birthday.
Yeah, I'll send you
What?
something too, man.
Yeah,
Hello?
make sure you send me in the private chat in Discord. And when I'm able to get into the Discord and do, with the internet so wonderful where I'm at right now, I'll make
Guys,
sure I
my
send you
internet is
something.
breaking up, so Autocorrect Primer, I didn't hear what you said. My internet's
See-
breaking up.
That's all right. Send me your stuff in Discord, and I will send you a birthday gift.
Okay. Oh, birthday wish list?
Yeah, I'll send you
Well,
something.
yeah,
what?
you can do that too. You can send me what your birthday wish list is, and I'll see what I can get for you. Yeah, even
Oh, thank you.
Nick, Nikki was like, "Heck yeah,
Okay,
that makes
yeah.
it a lot easier for
Oh.
us." So yeah, send it to me in Discord.
Shop deals.
That's what
Whatever the best deal is.
he knows.
Likely that's what you get.
So yeah,
I'm not-
send me your birthday list.
Okay, thank you. Alrighty, well, my internet's breaking up and it's got to be dinner soon, so I got to head out, guys.
See you later, man.
All right. Transformer,
Bye.
roll
Bye, man.
out.
Transformer.
Thank you,
roll
man.
for it.
Welcome. Thank
I'm not gonna get in trouble for singing that,
No.
am I?
No,
Okay.
you're fine. We were making too much noise and stuff in the background. You want to worry about it? It changes it enough with that.
Remixing.
There you go, remixing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is funny. It is.
But wow, $10. Holy crap! Just for wow,
It was
YouTube
worth
is
it.
definitely.
What kind of
YouTube
fascist
is getting-
Nazi-esque stuff is that?
Whoa. Let's not get too political here. If that's the right word.
Sorry.
If that's the right word I'm looking for, Otto. Hopefully, I got the right word.
I am sorry, I was lagging. I just was able to get back where I could actually say something. I didn't get to hear anything after TFN Geek showed his face.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm getting kind of tired. I don't want to get too crazy.
All right. It's all
I'm
right.
sorry about that comparison.
No, you're good, man.
It's okay, man.
Wait, I can stay? Okay.
Wait, what the?
If you want to
Yeah.
stay, man, that's fine.
Yeah. I just
Oh, yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to feel the wrath.
No wrath. It's just to make sure that we make it whatever we talk about is for everyone.
I knew it.
But like I said, my internet sucks, so I have no idea what was said after TFN Geek. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, we can still
us?
hear you.
Oh, I was making sure. I was like, shit, am I like talking to myself right now?
Oh
my
my God.
headphones on my ears.
We're getting really quiet.
Yeah.
Everybody got silent, and I'm like, hello.
Hey, Otto.
Hello. Is anybody
you
out
want me to-
there?
Is it?
Hello. Hey, Otto. Do you need me to send you money? Not only for the guys that live for the gigawatt, also. You want me to do that? That way I know what to say.
We'll
about?
talk about
I can make-
yeah. We'll talk about
After
that
stream.
this. Yeah, after stream.
Okay.
Hey, guys, what do you think of Adam Sandler? Just off topic.
I like him,
Oh.
Adams.
and apparently he doesn't live that far away from me right now.
Ooh.
Did you give me his
I'm
autograph?
gonna say this.
We got to have Adam Sandler on here.
I'm gonna say this. The last movie I saw with him was Click. If
Yeah.
How
anyone
was it?
knows
I love
what
that
movie
movie.
I'm talking. It was funny.
Y'all should
Have
have
you
seen
seen
the
that
ones
movie,
he's
Otto?
been. I have. I've seen all of Adam Sandler's movie. I knew him when he was on SNL. So yeah.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy
Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Whoa.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe,
Mm.
yeah. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, yeah.
And
That's my
then
favorite.
the Christmas song. Yeah.
O.J.
or the-
Simpson,
Yeah.
not a Jew.
OG. Yeah. I love the Hanukkah song.
I still can't believe
Man,
all
that-
three Stooges are Jewish. Even Shemp.
Even Shemp. Yep. Well, here's the interesting thing is that you find something that's rather interesting when you go to up north, and also if you go, back in the day, if you went out west, is you did have a very big Jewish sect. Matter of fact, New York actually has more Jews in New York than Israel does as a whole nation.
Trust me, where I live in Comac on Long Island. We have a pizza place everywhere. It's like Starbucks, only with marinara, mozzarella, and
I wouldn't know what to do if I was sitting at the door and there was like more than 2 pizza joints. I'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm in heaven!"
Wait,
Fat
Ruben,
heaven.
how many?
More than 2. We're
No,
lucky we have a Papa John's and let me tell y'all right now, no one makes pizza as good as New York
Papa John's. Oh.
and Chicago deep dish. Now,
And Pizza
Chicago's
Hut.
deep dish is like a friggin' soup in dough. I mean, it really is. It's like, wow.
I'm gonna confess I never had any of that, man.
What rock do you
I
live
live in
under?
Texas. I
Yeah.
live
Well,
in
y'all
Texas.
have great. Y'all have
Me and-
Tex-Mex. You have Mexican.
You have
dishes.
Tex-Mex, Lucky.
Whoa!
I love Tex-Mex.
I'm telling you. The best thing
Hey.
is, and I've always said this, is that if anything ever happened to Nikki, God forbid, but if everything happened to Nikki and she was no longer here, I would definitely have to find me a Hispanic girl. I would. Because
Hey, tell us what happened.
I
Hold
would want to
Hold on.
and be with the family and eat the food nonstop. I would be fine. I would be
Hey,
totally
Ruben,
fine.
look at the camera.
Wait, what? Oh, come on, man. That's not cool what you're doing here, man. I'm trying to do the mission
Hey.
here.
That would be so
Hey,
adorable. You two would.
Hey,
go.
Otto.
Ruben,
Tell us that story.
Can we spoon? Oh my God.
And looking
Ruben,
for you,
I
my
have-
anger is like
Hold
off the
on.
roof. I
I
just
have-
got the
Hey, Ruben.
Claudette, and now
I
she's
have-
dead.
I'm telling you.
Ruben,
Gee,
look at the
give
camera.
me-
I have a fork
That's
and you've
for
got
the-
a spoon.
I've got
Hey,
a
everyone,
knife.
watch the. Hey, everyone, watch this. Hey, Ruben, watch. Boop.
Oh, it's a match made. It is a match made in hell. It is a match made in hell right there.
There we go.
Oh, let me look in those deep dark eyes you have.
Ruben, quick
That
question.
curly. Look
What's
at that
up?
curls in those hairs.
When I brought up the,
Oh,
Niños!
that's it. You kill them for me. Pull
but
my
Ruben,
trigger.
What's
I got
your
a question. When I was talking about pizza places, you said how many, right?
Yeah.
Over 9,000.
Holy
No,
shit!
really.
I like it.
No,
I also
really.
thank for
They're
the
everywhere.
boots, by the way, for the over 9,000. I just got the Dwight.
Real
I wish
quick, I
we got
wanted
a
to say.
scouter from DBZ.
I wanted
An
I
actual
wanted to say
scouter.
this real. Oh, I wanted to say this real quick. I remember when Otto was talking about this when he went to Comic-Con. You said you ran into a Hispanic girl or something like that, man. That you wish you could take home with yours.
It was like I
Oh,
told
hey.
Nick, yes. I was like, it was like a doggy bag I wanted to take home with me. It was like awesome, but you know, and yes, baby girl.
Hey, baby.
She's like,
Sorry.
she's like,
Hold on.
She asked me. No, she asked me if I want ketchup. She's not upset with me. She's like, any help I can get around the house, I will take.
Ketchup
If they
on
got to
tacos,
put up
you are
with your
a
bald
sick
head,
man.
if they got to put up with your bald headed self, and they can actually do it, I'm all game. I'm fine with it. That's just how
Hang
we
on.
roll.
Hey, babe Mahal. Sorry, I just got back home from group. I'm not gonna.
You went to a
road trip.
salon, so you went to a salon, and
Yeah.
and
Hey,
yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
you know, I'm
I
out
sent
in the, you know where I live, and I'm having to use data in the internet, and it sucks.
You got to use
He sent you a
unlimited.
lick anyway. I told him, I said, you know what, we're just gonna boycott Baby Mahal. This is 2 times she's been late. I'm picking. I'm not even at the house.
Yeah.
Hey, babe
I'm
Mahal. If you want to join, there's a link. Or I sent you a link in Discord, and there's a link in the chat. So if you want to jump in whenever you can, feel free to. Take your time.
So you're telling me
No
you've
rush.
never had pizza?
Me?
Yeah, you're telling me you've never had pizza.
No, what Otto was talking about, the type of pizza he was talking about. Want to see my hair?
the Chicago deep dish pizza.
Yeah. I'm sure that.
Oh, Baby
Want to see
Mahal.
my hair?
Yes, Baby Mahal.
Wave it
And I
back and
want
forth.
and I want to make sure I hadn't had a chance to even text Baby Mahal. Reason why we were not able to come, apparently my niece could possibly have had COVID, so we were all having to be kind of quarantined till we found out. So I was wondering why stuff was so encryptic and everything. But she came out and tested negative, so we're happy with that. So yeah, that's. And I was like, well, I've got to be down here anyway, so I'm going to work on the house while we're down here. So that's what we did instead.
I'm gonna put the link out there again just in case.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the
remember
link.
the oldest boy next weekend.
It's the day, Sloppy Joe's.
Nikki made me some chicken nuggets.
Hoagies and grinders. Hoagies and grinders.
Oh Jesus!
Ah, man, it was storming bad this morning in my area.
Oh yeah, I saw. It was terrible.
Tornado
gosh.
bad?
I don't like. It was flooding out in the front yard.
Dude, you're in Texas. It was probably a twister. Yeehaw!
Really?
Let me go ride that twister out there. Yeah.
Wasn't there a story about a guy who ended up in the vortex and like pissed himself? I heard about this story. There was this guy. He survived being sucked into the vortex, came out and pissed himself.
I wouldn't just piss myself. I would have shorted on myself. I would have had to get new shorts and everything. And then after that, I would have given all praise to God, saying, thank you, Jesus. I'm still alive.
Meatloaf sandwich.
Got him.
Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe, yeah. Sloppy Joe.
What's that, Ruben?
Sloppy Joe, yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead, Ruben.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Who?
What?
I got them all. I got the 4K. Let's go.
On what?
Dead by
You playing
Daylight.
Apex? Oh, you better watch Otto. If you play Dead by Daylight with Otto, he's gonna get you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the Hitman Rave. He won't see me. He won't see me.
I'm going to poke you with my stick. Put you on
Good
a
night,
spike.
everybody.
Put you on a spike and let you squeal like a pig.
And that's what. And then I guess you're trying to perform the aristocrats.
I'm the Hitman. You can't see me.
Can't see.
Oh, by the way,
It's the
Otto,
only game,
you remember?
that is the only game where a flashlight can save your life.
What about Slenderman or Five Nights at Freddy's?
Oh shit! I don't
Actually,
play those,
don't
but yeah,
know.
you're
I'm
right.
curious.
You're
Yeah,
right.
flashlight saves you there too.
Yeah, that's.
By the way, they're making a Five Nights at Freddy's movie now, or it's in the works right now. So
It's been in the works since I was in middle school.
well,
No, I'm
well,
not kidding. I'm not even kidding.
no, you're absolutely. I mean, it's been in the works for the past 7-8 years now.
I kind of know.
The difference is this time they get what's called the green light, and what that means is when you get the green light, that means you have enough backers that are willing to put money in at the front of it, hoping that it's going to do good at the box office so they can reap what they put in. So we got the green light, and so that's what makes everything a different game changer. That's typically when a show gets a green light, that's someone like me that would get a phone call saying, hey, there's this movie that has these backers and they're wanting to start this film. And then I kind of go in and I will do my pitch or my artwork and stuff. And then if they like it, they'll pick me as the art director or the set decorator. If they don't, they go with someone else.
It's kind of like in Producers where Max Bialystock tries to make the biggest flop ever, but ends up succeeding. And he ends up going to jail because of it. Because of all the backers, Lord, I want that money. And he's just standing outside of the fountain for hours.
That's not that far from the truth.
Yeah, that's actually happened. It ended up being
everyone.
a hit.
Hey, everyone. Drum roll, please.
I didn't
Boom!
get a drum roll. I didn't get no drum roll.
Oh my God, a ghost!
I don't know if you can see
she's a
it.
pretty.
Oh, hey, Raymond, what's up?
Ooh, I like your hair.
It's purple.
Nikki got all her hair cut off.
Why?
She lost the bet.
Apparently, when you're in quarantine, people do stupid things, and apparently, my wife and my sister said, "You know what? I want to be a hairstylist." And
Wait.
yeah, that was like
Did they cut
It didn't go so
like
well.
high and tight, kind of like cut off all your hair type thing?
And I'll be honest, and she's not gonna. She'll sit there and be in agreement. She'll laugh too. I said, "Well, there is my lesbian wife." How you doing?
I've actually considered.
Tacos?
That. Yeah.
Tacos?
Not like.
Are we
not
like tacos tonight?
No.
Put your beef in.
What are you talking about?
Put some beef in your taco.
Are you being metaphorically? Are you metaphorically speaking right now?
That's what I said last night.
They were talking about it earlier with Ruben.
That's
They're
no.
getting married one
I've
time.
considered it, but not for a relationship, but more for like a partnership. Like.
Right.
I thought you were married. I mean, you have 3 kids.
Sometimes.
Look at her. Now we
You
hurt her feelings.
You are very behind.
I've been busy as hell.
I am actually, as soon as he leaves, I'm waiting for somebody to come and have a talk with us and help us with stuff, but we have to separate for about a year.
I didn't get a chance to tell you. We've been in quarantine till we got the notice from my niece's doctor saying she was not COVID. That's why I didn't know what the thing was, covert. And I was like, what's going on? Well, apparently we had been around my niece and she got sick and they were thinking she had COVID. She's been sick for 3 days. And we were like, oh, so we were like all quarantined together. I said, well, shit, I'm down here. I'm going to go ahead and work on the house some. So I went down there. Around 3 o'clock today, we finally got the news that she's negative. So, but she has a virus. So we're like, oh, well, shit, we missed the bullet for COVID, but we all get the throw ups and the shits in the next day or so.
Positively
awesome.
Positively negative.
Yeah.
Hey, I did one.
Dwayne.
Go ahead.
This guy, Michael Bailey, he's saying, oh, we're doing good, Michael.
Michelle Bailey's saying, hey,
Michelle.
how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Did I delete that last comment?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I'm gonna point this out there. Whoever that is, I'm just saying we only speak in YouTube names here.
No real names. If you know our real names, unless we actually we already know all of our real names.
And I'll just put it like this: if you know our real names, that means you dox our information, which means if we don't recognize you, we consider that a troll and consider that invasive of privacy. And that means that we're more than willing to send that and turn that over. But that's the reason why I'm here, matter of fact. So I have someone I can turn that over to. If he doesn't know who you are and you're mentioning his name in a chat.
Oh, by the way, I want to point. Sorry to cut you off. Otto. I'm going to point this out there. I got a comment on my last live stream, and I still have the evidence right here.
Yeah.
And I got sent, and you guys, if you guys see the
sorry about the mess. Come sit.
If you guys see the comment of the last video, and it ain't gonna pull up for me for some reason, but if I can
he's not paying attention.
Because I do believe I got
a scare tactic.
Yeah, I know. I ended up getting a troll. Yeah, I ended up getting a troll from an inappropriate thing. And if I could find the comment, yeah, here it is. Nope, it's deleted. So, but I'll show the little notification history here. Yeah, see right there.
Lover boy. Who's my lover boy? You love everybody.
Whoever that is right there, the one with the L.
Bam.
You know who you are.
Oh, yeah,
you sent me.
It's already too late for me. I'm screwed.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know who you are. You sent me that link. I'm gonna have to block you for that. I don't deal with trolls, all right? If you're a troll, so if you're a troll, you're getting it.
There's a troll right there. Green
Get out of
face
here.
and everything. Green face and everything. Look.
Wait.
Oh, Meg! Come here, little bastard. Oh,
Otto, you're getting ratted out. You're getting ratted out. No.
Poking his eye.
That's fine. Yeah.
Starscream, you're not the
if
only
my
one
old-
having
if
like
my
that
old-
problem.
So how's the house going?
I see some trolls. Look at my hands. Here are where the trolls are.
Oh, come on, man. That's not cool. Ah!
Yeah. It's going
Like
well.
this, like this. Like
I'm
Wait,
just
what?
waiting. It's going well. I'm waiting for us to be able to get power hookup, so I'm not having to worry about using the generator while we're there. But yeah,
So if you need help, you know, I can send someone up.
I thought I'd show an update on this since I got more people here. Since I
You
showed
have
this
a
at the
live
beginning.
audience too, you guys. We have live audience.
Ah,
not a smart one though.
Oh my god, I'm getting trolled right now. This mic is so annoying.
Whoa.
it's awesome.
Oh, let's go Instacart.
Because he made this all cardboard.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I made
big
the
and
Nemesis.
thick.
They say
am
they're
here.
sorry. Hey, Dwayne. As they
Yeah,
said,
it's so.
Oops.
if they want to
Hey,
claim they're sorry, go ahead and just block them.
Release the boarding chute.
And
That
you
was
can
awesome.
do
Dang, that was
beam.
awesome.
Yeah, this is the Nemesis. I'm gonna make a stand for it, and I'll tell you how big this thing is. The wingspan is so big, I have to try to maneuver it to get it through the door. That's how big this is.
how
Oh,
long
you
did it
bastard.
take? Like a week?
Well, no, not a week from from my last live stream, which I believe was last Friday to now.
My Little Pony Transformers.
Oh, I'm getting trolled right now.
Mock kick? Mock kick's the original one.
So can we get a little bit of prayers?
What happened?
Sorry, go ahead.
My brother and sister, my older brother and sister's cousin, he went into the hospital for what they thought was a heat stroke. Oh no, he did have a heat stroke.
Oh, by the
But-
way, sorry to cut you off. I know who that is in the comment section. It's okay. There's been a misunderstanding. I got a text. That's
Okay.
someone I know.
I
Alright, go
didn't
ahead.
block them, but in the process of them doing the tests and the evaluations, they found 3 tumors. Three tumors in his head and cancer in his lungs.
Oh god.
One lung has cancer. It's filled with cancer.
Can they remove it?
There's a cancerous mass in his lung, in one of his lungs.
Can they remove it?
Did they say?
We don't know
what
yet.
stage? Okay.
We haven't gotten that far into the updates. But he was actually the one that I was referring for you guys to contact for work on your land.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And so yeah, so we just need some prayers for him to miraculously pull through. You know, because I told my sister, I said, we want him to pull through to the point where he's not suffering.
Yes.
Like, we don't want him to go through treatments and stuff. I'm not trying to say that he's going to survive or not, because I wouldn't want him to survive just to barely be surviving and be on all that treatment and stuff. By the way, behind me is my coworker who's tuning in on YouTube.
Oh, I thought those were like your daughter or something.
I don't have
Whoa.
Okay.
I
Oh, come on. That's not cool.
And she's only 8 years younger than me, so yeah. But no, I have no daughters.
No nieces, no boats, no motor cars, not a single luxury.
Hey,
I have
real
luxury. I
quick,
will have luxury soon called freedom.
real quick, do you think we can have a prayer, a short break of a prayer, Otto? Otto?
I think he's praying right now.
No.
I think we're cutting out for him.
Hey guys,
pick
I'm gonna
up.
go get a drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
I just left a prayer.
What?
I'm waiting for Otto.
Hey, Otto.
I'm getting trolled. Instant karma.
You gotta
You
pay the
still there?
troll toll.
The troll pole.
God, these coded mags are so annoying. Like, stop.
Hey, Otto, if you can hear me, back. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. But yeah, well,
Oh, I see the coded. That's the little.
yeah. When Otto gets back, we'll definitely keep you in prayer on what's going on.
Yeah. But I haven't eaten. I've been at the hair salon since I've been out of the house since 2:30. My
Two-
time. Thinking I would be done and with everything by the time the podcast started.
He's
It's
back.
all good. Hey,
So I
Otto,
haven't
can you hear
eaten
us?
all day.
Sorry about that. Y'all couldn't hear me, but I could hear y'all.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we have a short break
Yes.
on prayer?
Yes,
All right.
yes, absolutely for her cousin. Absolutely, I was saying,
Robbie,
yeah.
his name is Robbie.
Okay, Robbie, gotcha. Lord Jesus, we come to you in prayer and ask that you be with Robbie. He has tumors that's been found on his lung, 3 in his head. If I heard correctly, Father, I understand that one of the lungs is completely been taken by the disease. I ask, oh Father, that you will give them a healing. It's such as a healing that you gave me. It's stage 4. 1 out of a million people get it. And you've blessed me to allow me to still be here. So, Father, I ask that you watch over Babe Hall's family. You know them by her actual name and her family. And I ask that you take care of them and uplift them and help them through this stuff that they're going through. And also the other things of life-changing events that's taking place, that we'll be able to get everything together and get that also working into the right direction. In Jesus' name we pray. Shalom Shalom.
Amen.
Amen.
Don't show.
What is the word you said?
Shalom.
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 Yep. Shalom, which means peace in Hebrew. Shelah
Okay.
means thanks.
Mm.
Peace and
Shalom,
thanks.
Shayla.
Shalom Shelah.
So does
Shalom, Shayla. Okay.
so
Now, you probably heard the word amen.
yes, and I
Okay.
just said it.
Yeah.
And words over time have changed, but the root phonetic of what that means, amen, not only means speak truth or this is truth, but it also has a root that goes back to Egypt. Egypt says giving glory to Ra. Amen Ra is where that comes from,
Mm.
which
Okay.
is Amen Ra. And, you know, a lot of people don't know that. So I go back to the Hebrew and Arabic, which again is Shalom, Shelah, which is peace and thanks. And so,
But yeah, so thank you so much. I didn't
yes,
I feel like I was neglecting you guys, but I was really
no,
so I woke up this morning, I got Raphael up with RJ, and then he got him on the bus. I went back to sleep, and then hi art teacher, I sent you picture. Can you tell?
Oh,
But so I've been up and getting Roman on the bus and clocking in and doing all that stuff, and then being out of the house since and appointments from 1 to 2, and then 1 to 2:30, and then 2:30 I left to go to my hair salon appointment, which was at 3, and I didn't get out until what, about 6:30. 6:30, and then I went to Walmart to go grocery shopping. So as soon as I got home, I got on here, and I haven't eaten.
you haven't eaten. You need to go eat something.
And I have a headache too.
Go get
from
you
it.
something to eat.
So I'm gonna leave my computer on, but I'm gonna close the screen because if you guys are still on when I'm done eating and when my coworker goes home, then I'll be back.
Okay.
By the way, real quick, I wanted to share this real quick since I have you here, just in case I accidentally end. And since I'm an hour or whatever into the stream, and I don't really have any family members that watch. So I really wanted to bring this up, and I'm going to tell a quick story. So
And
just
hello.
give me a minute and let me finish. And
Hey, coworker
as you,
in the background.
They say, "Hey, coworker," in the background.
Hello, co-worker.
So this one over here, they were the ones that were supposed to be over, but they couldn't because they were quarantining. So I just said, forget it. Canceled
And-
everything.
and
Mhm.
as
But I
most of
still
you know,
Okay, go ahead. Go.
sorry,
Go.
no.
Sorry. Go.
And
sorry.
as most of you know, I'm going to tell the story and I guess ask me questions after the story. But as most of you know, Otto and Ruben, I nearly died yesterday due to a wreck that happened between me and my great nephew's 3 of his friends. So here's what happened. We had a crawfish
great-nephew?
boil and all that stuff. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to tell a story. Anyways, we had a
Sorry.
crawfish boil Saturday and all that. And my great nephew, I'm not going to say his name on here. If I did, then whatever. But anyways, him and his 3 friends stayed the night here at the house. Then my brother-in-law and my sister went on their motorcycle trip and all that because they had a meeting. So, and they were out mudding in the side-by-side and on the four-wheeler and all that stuff. And so I didn't want to go riding. So I was convinced to get in the side-by-side and all that stuff. And his 2 friends, which were 13, both of them, were in the side-by-side driving, mudding and all that stuff. We were having a great time. And the one that was driving the four-wheeler was a mechanic. And so since there wasn't enough room in the front seat of the side-by-side because you can only fit 3 people, he decides to hop in the back bin of the side-by-side. And I know where every single stump is out in the back field because I have to brush hog with a tractor and all that. So what happens is there's a stump in the yeah, that's something for a tractor to cut grass. Anyways, and there's a stump in the middle of the field, and it's all growed up in weeds. And I thought the 13-year-old one of his friends was driving the side-by-side. I thought he knew what was going to happen or what was there, and he said, "Hold on." So he floors it and drives the side-by-side into the stump on my side. The front tire, literally the side-by-side launches off the stump and tilts on its side, and the one that was driving got his ankle trapped under the side-by-side. And me in the process, I nearly died in that process.
Dude, did you get any whiplash?
I'll say this, out of the wreck, that's the only cut I got right there.
That's lucky.
And so we were able to get the side-by-side off his ankle with the amount of time we had. And we were lucky he didn't break his ankle or anything like that. He's doing okay. But we did not tell my family or else we would have been in big trouble and all that stuff because we weren't supposed to be out there. And me, as a 21-year-old, I was just out there having fun I still act like a kid and a teenager in my own way, more than a grown-up. So, yeah, and we were lucky that no one died. And me not having insurance, if that was me driving and I broke my leg, I couldn't go to the hospital. So, yeah. And that's the story of the ghost of Lord Master Starscream could have been a ghost. I would have died.
I hope, and I'm glad that you guys are safe.
Yes. I'm not doing that again.
Don't do that again, yes. As for me, I'm going to log out now before I get hangry at you guys and take it out on all of you guys. Hangry.
Are you going to eat us?
Me hungry. Me need food now.
Oh, Uncle Roman, come here, say hi to Uncle Otto.
Me hungry.
Okay. So I'll be back.
All right.
Oh,
but if not,
I was going to tell you real quick, Baby Maha, and I'll send you a text. But someone is selling a camper that he might, if he wants to, if he's curious about using. I'll tell you more about it.
Okay.
And they can do that on the
year.
Yeah, he can use it for a year, and he can use it on the land.
Okay, that's awesome.
So I'll tell you more about it. I found that out today while we were still quarantined.
Did we find out about next door yet?
I talked to her. She's the one that's going to sell the camper, and she'll think about it.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want her too far away from her as it is.
Thank you, our teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll tell you more about.
Unless she wants to live with us too.
We can have
Three's
our own little,
company.
we can come with our own little community, and I will be the spiritual leader, the David Koresh.
We will get her to join
Yes, one of us.
the commune. We're
And
already gonna get this one to join the commune.
that's right. It's one of us.
Okay, when
All right.
she's gonna be here on the 30th too. You'll meet her.
Okay. And I need and we're gonna. You need to let me know this stuff because we'll probably stay so we can also help you clean up and prepare for him too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. So I'll talk to you all about that.
Yes. Give me a
afterwards.
call after the show.
Yeah.
How's
I'll do that.
Roman doing?
He's good. Rafi's autistic, highly functioning autistic.
Yeah.
What do you mean highly functioning? Like,
I could see. Yeah.
is that
He'll explain, but I will go ahead and go because I'm hungry and I got headaches.
wait? Can he speak?
I'll tell
He's
you all
high-
about it. I'll tell
Yeah,
y'all.
he's
You
high-
go get you some food.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, real
Um,
quick, I just wanted to quickly say, and this I did forget to show this, but yeah, when I got in the wreck, that's the only damages I got right there.
good.
It's just in my arm. But go ahead, Otto.
When it deals with highly autistic, I was a teacher for autism and severe profound for over 10 years.
I'll be in a minute.
It means that they are able to communicate to you, but there are certain social skills that they're not going to catch, and and the way that they think and express themselves is different from someone that is like how we are. The best way to describe it is like, imagine someone that's been socially deprived, where they've gone their whole life and the only interaction they've ever had with anyone is through the internet, and then they meet people for the very first time. They have a hard time with their body language, with their words, with their actions on how to explain themselves. And that's what it means to have a highly autistic. And it just means that there's certain cues and body language they're not going to ever understand.
But they can still talk, right?
They can still talk, and he does. But
okay, that's good.
And that is good. But it just means that a lot of other things are going to be very hard for him, and there's going to be other things that are very easy for him. There was a kid that I had in my classroom but he could remember everyone's birthday and when they were born. And he was so smart that when he looked it up, he could also remember the day you were born. And you would only have to tell him one time, and you would be able to go back and see him a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. And he would still be able to recognize you through your birthday and the day you were born. And he would be 100% right. If you ever get a chance to watch a movie, I highly recommend watching Rain Man. This got
definitely that guy, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, that right there is the first, and also I Am Sam is another good movie.
Sam I Am.
To watch and see, where you could have someone that is very highly autistic, but yet how they can still function in society to the point where they can find love, they can find the ability to relate to people, and it's just a different wiring. And in our society, we're not geared to figure out new ways of communication. We're very limited. You think as an advanced society as we are, we would know how to be able to relate to every individual. The one thing with autism and Asperger's has proven us is that there is another part of our cognitive mind that we have that when we become more attached to our devices and attached to our phones or tablets, like our dark mirrors, if you will, there's going to be social cues that you learn from interaction with people that a lot of people are not going to catch on to because they're so familiar with using their phones and using their tablets and using the internet that will relate. And then it's also genetic, where things from your genetic just happens. It doesn't make that person it doesn't make that person stupid. Doesn't make that person less intelligent. Person where their way of understanding and their way of explaining is different, and it'll just take some time for us to figure that out. Yeah. Yeah, it relates to how fast they learn. You're right. I forgot about that part. Yeah, thank you. And how fast they learn, and hanging around with them and chilling out with them. He's a smart little boy. I mean, there's a fine line between autism and genius, and the way her son thinks and how he acts and reacts, I think he's more of a genius side than he is on one that is learning deprived. I think they're going to be very surprised. They just now have to label it so that they can get him the proper tools to make him more productive.
How much of the world isn't learning deprived? Am I right?
What now?
I said how much of the world isn't learning deprived?
Oh yeah, our world is forever
in danger.
Yeah. There's an old saying that says you got you got street smarts and you got book smarts. For the past 3 decades, we've been teaching kids how to be book smart, and yet they have no street smarts. And some people's brains are more geared towards street smarts, and more people's brains are geared towards book smarts. It's very interesting when you take a look at our society. We're told that we're supposed to go to a 4-year college, get us a degree, and when we get that degree, that means that we are actually a professional in the in the subject matter that we went to school for. But science and everything has proven that back in the day, you would have what was called apprenticeships, and you would teach someone your trade. You would teach them to be an electrician, or you taught them how to be a carpenter, or you taught them how to run a store and budget money. And if you didn't like it, you could switch your apprenticeship. We now kind of pigeonhole that into universities and into the colleges, and we're now finding out that doesn't work for everyone. That there are some people out there that are more geared to hands-on, in the mix of it, and the deep of it, and as they're in it, they learn faster, quicker, and a lot of times better than someone that goes to a university. Now, that's not always the case, because you get some kids that are very good book smarts that can go to a university, and they come out after they've been learning, they come out and go, are absolute geniuses in the field that they would study. But
funny how
sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to quickly say, is autism the kind of stuff I do? I didn't know if that was autism too.
That's
like the stuff I do with. I'm curious.
When it comes to autism, there are certain things that's in your traits of communication. Do I think that you show some signs that you probably had a different learning from other people? Yes, but does that make you less intelligent than other people? No, it doesn't.
No, being an ass makes you less intelligent than others.
Yeah, you've been able to do the stuff you do with you figuring out how to measure and put together and create within hours a puzzle, which would be the art and the Nemesis, by just looking at pictures and then making it into a 3D rendering. That is astounding. That's a very highly intelligent individual, and you are very gifted.
Like this?
Yes.
Like, look at the back of it. Like, that's just, this shot alone is iconic with the shape and the thrusters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Same with ambition too. Like, I may not have the smarts of 3D modeling, but I have the ambitions of ideas, and here we
Yes.
are.
Exactly.
Like,
But we've lived in a society that has suppressed the arts, and in suppressing the arts, forced this
and
ideology.
and making the arts all rule. Sorry.
Book smarts, and at the end of the day, we're now, as a society, we're now catching on going, oh wow, wait a second, there's more than one way of learning. There's more one way that the brain can process, because our brains are the biggest processors in the world. I mean, one thing, if you take a look up, you look up brain mapping.
Hey, I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm kind of tired.
All right.
Maybe we'll talk about aliens next time.
Darn it. That's right. Let's do it for next.
We can.
Yes. My next live stream
Yeah.
will focus completely. I'm so sorry it slipped my mind being on the land and not hosting.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up, man. We could talk about it now if you like.
Yeah, I mean, if that's all right, because since Lord Master starts.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, let's just talk about that then.
All right.
But yeah, aliens. I just realized something. You know why we never see any aliens, or we have proof of it in our architecture, and the UFO, the boat thing, all these crazy things. What if we are the aliens? Compare us to prehistoric humans, per se. We're completely different in structure, our language skills. Like, think about it. You're breaking up. There you go.
I apologize. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I'm trying to do this.
You ain't breaking up for me.
Okay, because I'm trying to plug this up so I can stay on, because my battery was getting low, and I'm trying to plug it up without having the headphones in. Wonderful thing about an Apple, which I am totally against apples, but hey, if you like apples, good kudos to you. I do not. I have learned that this past year. I'm going back to my Droid and my Samsung Galaxies. But when you take a look at it, there's a thing within our genetics that says that Homo sapiens, at some point in history, one day woke up and recognized that we are all of a sudden able to build, create, and be able to do mathematics that was not taught to us, allegedly, was not taught to us. And it's like, how did human civilization and human brain achieve this through the Darwinism theory that we all came out of the primordial soup? We became, monkeys, and we evolved as monkeys. What was that jump? What was that? That's why it's called the missing link, because in genetics and in such as what I went to school for, looking at ancient history, where is that gap? Where's that missing link? Where's that one that shows that Lucy, who is supposed to be our ancestors, turned out to be what we are as Homo sapiens? Where's that missing link? And there's a theory out there that says aliens caused it.
And we are the aliens.
Now, that's a good thing, because that's a good theory. I'll share another theory with you, though. Okay. What if what Master Farr is saying is absolutely truth, but there's a little bit more to it?
Yeah.
Is there any evidence in our ancient texts that can say that what Master Farr is saying has a foundation? Because everything to be built off of has to have a foundation. So
remember those hieroglyphics? With the boat and the jet and the UFO?
Exactly. So you got one piece of the puzzle, that
the missing link.
Okay.
How did the Homo sapiens start building stuff? Like, makes you think, doesn't it?
For me to, a lot of things that you're talking about is things that I don't have to think about anymore because through my education and through the stuff I've gotten to see, you're asking the questions I asked when I was your age, and then going through the schooling and then going through the extra learning and the extra hours and everything. I don't have the answers. I don't have the absolute answers, but I do have a piece of the puzzle, and that's how I tell people to look at the ancient aliens agenda and look at, is there evidence that shows an ancient past? Well, see, for me, I didn't go genetics. I had friends and stuff that went through the genetic side of it, trying to piece together this puzzle of how did we as Homo sapiens came to be. Well, I went through it another way. I went through ancient texts, and I always believed that if there is a legend, a story through oral tradition or has been written down, that it had to originate from a source of truth. Now, everyone can have their own version of the truth. You can have a car accident and you can ask all 50 bystanders what they saw, and they will all give you 50 different stories. And as a researcher, as a theologian like I am, we're supposed to be able to look at those 50 different stories, and we're supposed to find what's called the needle in the haystack, if you will, which is also known as the kernel of truth. And when you take out everybody's statement and you start reading through their statements, there are certain key points that will always stand out in people's testimonies, whether it's oral tradition or hand-down tradition or written tradition.
Yeah, I'm going to get going, guys. I'm actually kind of tired. I'm sorry.
You don't want to know
We can
about
still-
ancient aliens agenda?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, you got it. I mean, if you don't, I mean, I can be quiet and let y'all talk about it. I'd be more than
It's
curious
fine. It's fine.
to hear
Just
y'all's
keep going. I'm
theories.
sorry. I was joking. I'm staying.
Because I don't want to bore anybody. Because that's
You're not boring
You ain't boring me.
No, no, no.
All right, so you have this kernel of truth, and this is known through history. This is known through fact checks. This is actually what even our police do today when they take people in for questioning, and they're going to listen to their statements. What they're listening for is these key points that stand out. Well, in our ancient history, there's a key point that stands out in all history, whether it's in the United States, whether it's in First Nation people, whether it's in Arabs, whether it's in Germans or Polish or Russian or Hindu, or, throughout every culture around the world, there is truth. There's these key points that stands out. And the thing that stands out is that the star people, the Anunnaki, the gods, came down to man and they created life. All right, so if you go by that, that means that an alien race that was not originally from this planet, and all cultures say that they came down from the heavens, from outer space. They came down and they all had sex with the daughters of men.
What the fuck?
The Vok got
Even
their
the
groove
Bible.
on.
They did.
Ah, shit.
I mean,
Heck no.
you take a look. You take a look at even in the Bible. Even the Bible even says the same thing. The Bible says that the angels came down, the sons of God came down, had sex with the daughters of men, and they created another human race. A human race that God did not create.
Abominations.
Okay.
Hybrids.
Aliens.
Hybrids, abomination, aliens, alien hybrids. Now,
Alien Terminator.
here's an interesting thing. Yeah. What's that?
Breaking the laws of nature.
Breaking the laws of nature. Now, let this sink in for a second. Ruben, if you go out into the sun and you stay outside, you do get hot and sweaty, but you don't typically come back with a sunburn immediately, right?
You
Ruben.
think so? I'm right here. I'm just like thinking what you said is like
Have you ever had a
maybe.
sunburn?
No, but I always sweat a lot.
But you never really had a sunburn, correct?
No, because look at my tone of my skin.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. Thank you for pointing that out. I've never had a sunburn. Now, Lord Master Starscream and Master Far, have y'all ever had a sunburn?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Nikki's had a sunburn too. So what would be the difference between Ruben and myself on why we don't have sunburns, but you two guys and my wife can get a sunburn?
Different strokes
And
from
why do you
different
have a
folks.
sunburn? It goes genetic.
Well, for me,
It goes genetic. Yeah.
yeah, because one, Ruben is a darker toned skin or something like that, and he's more evolved for the sun. And me and Master Far, and also you, since we're
No one
white
evolved.
and all that stuff, we
And he's
didn't evolve
Cherokee.
like Ruben did.
But see, I don't get. But see, I don't get sunburns.
Oh,
I don't get a sunburn.
because you
I've never
evolved.
had a sunburn. Nope. To evolve means that I had to change my DNA. Absolute. No one has ever evolved. That is a figment of a theory that was created 100 years ago by a quack. No one evolves. There is no evolution at all. Genetics prove it. Science proves it. And people that are scholars in ancient texts can prove it. Which, if I go by my hypothesis, and where a lot of other theologians go by their hypothesis, that means that you, Master Far, and Nikki are not the original people of this planet. But Ruben and I are.
See what I mean?
And
So
here's
you're
reason
the
why.
original models.
We're
You're the original models, and me and Master Far are, and we're newer models.
No, we're
Am I
not newer
model?
models. Genetically, y'all shouldn't exist. You live on a planet that has a sun and a moon that your body is endowed with rays from the day you're born to the day you die. Your body should not react violently against something that should be considered natural. Ruben, have you ever had poison ivy or poison oak?
Nope. And thank God. Only thing I get is mosquito bites and like other rashes.
All right.
Believe me, I have a lot of everywhere in my back and my legs. Sometimes in my arm.
Okay, Master Far and Lord Master Starscream.
Dang.
Have y'all ever had poison oak or poison ivy?
Yes.
Yes.
Itches like hell.
That means that, and it's horrible, right?
Yeah, it itches like crazy, and you can't stop itching it.
You can't stop itching it.
Mm-hmm.
That means that something within your genetics means that something that's here on this planet should be a natural part of your body that your body's exposed to, that should be used to, because if we go by Darwinism, your body should have overcome this thing that where survival of the fittest fits in, but it didn't. But for Ruben, it did. And why is that? Because when you have a darker tone, and this doesn't make you evil or bad or evil in any way. What it means is that for some reason, and this is something that's still discussed and is hypothesized, something happening between people of Ruben's genealogy and my genealogy, which are both darker in tone, including Black people, even Asians, not so much, but more on the pigment. We have more pigment in our skin. So for some reason, that makes us different than someone that is completely or has more Caucasian, which means more white DNA. Now, if you go with the alien agenda, that means that the aliens came down, copulated their daughters of men, and guess what they did? They passed on their genetics to their offspring, and they passed on their what they are allergic to their offspring. And then that's why you have two races that look the same, but they have different colored skins.
Hey guys, no offense, I'm honestly kind of tired. It's really interesting all stuff, but I'm actually tired. I had a busy day at work today.
Oh, okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Going with the aliens agenda, the thing is that aliens, it is believed that if you're more of a lighter color skin individual, that means you have more ties to creatures or entities that were not of this world than the ones that are darker color.
You know what I have to say? And this is one of my favorite lines of Transformers: Age of Extinction. And if you remember when, real quick, and I'm going to bring up one of the lines that I do agree with on what Lockdown said, but if you remember when Optimus Prime got captured and Lockdown put him in the cell, Prime or Lockdown was saying that the creators want to sweep their chessboard clean, and Optimus Prime says, "I am a slave to no one," and Lockdown just grabs his face and says, "All these species mixing with species, it upsets the cosmic balance. The creators, they don't like it. They built you to do what you are told. And we're upsetting the cosmic balance, and we were made to do what we were told to do." If I got that right, Otto.
Yeah, I mean that right there, that's a perfect analogy right there of what the ancient texts say. The ancient text says that, God, the creator that created angels and he created humans. He never meant for the two to mix. He never meant for his heavenly host to mix with his humans on earth. So, that goes right there hand in hand where it's like, okay, something took place in the ancient past, and the original creator, he was against that.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got to think, even if you go with a Star Trek analogy, the one thing that the Federation tells Starfleet not to do is don't mingle with a less civilized species.
Yeah, do not interfere with the alien life.
I don't know. That was the Federation. I'm picking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Do not interfere with the alien life on a planet, or something like that. And it would break. And it would break the Prime Directive, if I got that right. I haven't seen Star Trek in a while. But yeah, like I said, that as I was saying, like that's one of my favorite lines from Transformers: Age of Extinction on what Lockdown says.
Yeah, and when you see that, you're like, and here's the thing: that statement that Lockdown says is a common statement. It is actually an ancient text too that says the exact same thing.
And also, like whenever, like I said, all these species mixing with species. Like here's the thing: like bestiality mixing species with species. The Nazis, when they were trying to do hybrids with women and monkeys, species mixing with species, and minotaurs, horses, half horse, half man.
Which is a satyr, which a lot of people don't realize this, but the ancient text actually goes a little further. the ancient text says that the fallen ones, the aliens that Master Farrell was talking about, when they came down, well, they didn't just stop with humankind. They didn't just change the DNA structure of the species that God created for this planet, which would be your darker brethren, because our bodies are, and that doesn't mean we're superior to anybody. I want to make sure I clarify that. This is not about race. This is all about genetics, and it's all about the pigment in your skin. Has nothing to do about whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians, the whole enchilada. It does. It's just
it's how we were evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in evolution, but I see what you're saying.
Oh, Jesus.
But go ahead.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
No, go ahead. No, you didn't. I just lost my thing. It's all right. Go ahead.
So the next thing that comes up is, okay, if this is the case and this is something that happened, is there evidence to hold this? Is there a thing that says that species got mixed with other species? Now, in the ancient text, it says that the aliens, which we would call angels or the gods, that they sat there and said, you know what? Birds can procreate, lizards can procreate, donkeys can procreate, horses can procreate, bulls
Anyone
can
else can
procreate.
procreate?
Can we do the same thing? Can we also not only procreate with these monkeys?
Procreate like mean
sex.
What? Oh no, we can't. That would be upsetting the cosmic balance. It's supposed to be monkeys with, or male monkeys with female monkeys type thing. Like monkeys with monkeys, birds with birds, donkeys with donkeys, and not horse and donkeys or men and animals. It don't work like that. That just upsets the cosmic balance, as Lockdown would say.
Yes, it upsets the cosmic balance, but in the ancient text says that they did exactly that. It says that the angels, the gods, came and had sex with animals and created the Minotaur. Created half man, half horse. Very cool. Really.
Oh, the centaur. Not Minotaur. I was about to say Minotaur or centaur.
The centaur. Yeah.
That's a Minotaur car.
No, hold on. The monkey card.
And then you had what I think Bigfoot is and the Yeti is them having copulated with monkeys, apes, and created Bigfoot and the Yeti. And that they are the last remnant of what was called a species. Now, the species, we're called the human species, correct?
Yes.
All right. So if the aliens did this with all the other species, would they have their own name?
No.
What would they be called?
Something that they're not supposed to be called. They're unnamed. They're not fit for a name or something like that.
You know,
and
what?
Also, go ahead.
You're very close. You're very close. Go ahead, Lord Master Arson, because you're really close.
And also, I don't know if this is one of the things, but okay, like I'm going to use this: chickens and turkeys. Only chickens are supposed to lay on chicken eggs and hatch the babies, right, Otto?
So, I mean, on a regular basis, more than others for incubation, yes.
Yeah, because the reason why I'm asking that is because there's a turkey out there that is just laying on the chicken eggs and not turkey eggs, and I was like, I don't know if it's just me, but this don't feel right. A turkey laying on chicken eggs.
Turkey ass, eat up, sucker. Like that's core on Norbit. Anyone ever seen Norbit? Like the guy said, turkey ass.
Yes.
Oh, I still love that movie, by the way. Turkey ass, eat up, sucker.
Turkey ass, eat up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, that is. I like that.
I finally got all the cards that I left my sister card when I got my vaccination shot for the COVID.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yep. I still need to find more ID. I still need to find more the ID Series 2 cars, but there's one car I want to find.
Let me know
One
what
for
it
me,
is.
one for my dad.
Let me get it for you before you're no longer with us. I will definitely see if I can find it.
But yeah,
You know I'm joking,
yeah.
right?
I'll see you in hell, you little shits. I'll see you in fucking. I'll see you
Go
in hell.
to heck.
Hold
I
on,
ain't gonna
hold
say
on.
it.
I'll see you in hell.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Otto. Is that disrupting balance or something like that? Like with a turkey laying on chicken eggs or something?
Well, see, you're still dealing with what's known as the
Because sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because I remember when you were doing your glop channel and all that, and you were saying that because I'm probably gonna mess up the quotes, but you quoted saying that literally a redneck will take a donkey or take a horse and mix it with an ass, a donkey.
Yes, and make a mule.
And all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and God can't handle hybrids and all that.
Yeah, God
can't
says
stand them, and
he.
If he wanted hybrids, he would have created them right off the bat. He didn't do that for a reason.
And they would be able to procreate. They would. I mean, when you take a mule can't procreate. A mule can't have relations with a horse or a donkey to create an offspring. It is complete sterile. But what you're talking about is dealing with fowl, which is birds.
Yeah.
Fowl. Thank you. They deal with birds. Now, if since it's an egg, a turkey or even any bird can sit there and see an egg and be like, "Oh, wait a second, is this mine?" and sit on it. But what you can't have is a rooster goes up to a turkey, a female turkey, and those two get buck wild with it and create a whole new egg. That can't happen. It's not going to work.
No.
Yeah, it's not going to work. So that's where the corruption comes in. Now, in the ancient text, in every ancient text around the world says that the gods created hybrids. And the names that was given to those hybrids in Hebrew and also in the Mesopotamian text was called the Nephilim, which means children of the fallen ones. So that means that if you had a minotaur, and yes, I do believe that minotaurs, Russia, you can look it up for yourself. Russia actually found a grave site for half man, half horses, which happened in our ancient past. That happened during the time that would fit into the time frame of the angels, the fallen ones coming down and having aliens coming down and having relations with animals. And in the Bible, it says all flesh was corrupted. All flesh was corrupted. And when all flesh is corrupted, what does that mean? It means genetically, something happened genetically that caused all the flesh, including humans, birds, reptiles, sea creatures, mammals, all flesh was corrupted by an outside source, which was also in the ancient text called foreign flesh, which means the aliens came down and did this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
But like the nerve of people, like it's just disgusting.
It is, but at the same time, it's history, and a lot of people don't want to look at this history because
they're afraid of the truth.
It's taboo.
You can't handle the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think what Ruben said. A lot of people can't handle the truth. There's a TV show right now that I'm watching with Art Teacher, and it's on HBO Max.
Shit.
And now it does have nudity. It does have profanity. But the TV show is called The Nevers. And what it is dealing with is an alien race in our ancient past during the time of the Revolutionary War. A space shuttle comes in, it gets hit, it starts breaking up, and when it breaks up, it changes the DNA of the humans that see it.
Ooh,
And they
hey, Otto,
become like the X-Men.
Hey, Otto, I have one for you.
All right.
All right, Star Trek real quick. You know what was wrong with Spock? Even though I like his character. You know what was wrong with him?
He was a mixture between a Romulan, a Vulcan,
A Vulcan.
and a human. And you saw where the two fought each other within himself.
Yeah, he was battling his emotions. Like his emotions,
Yes.
like as Leonard Nimoy's character was said, I can't remember which episode it was, but he was saying that both the human side and the Vulcan side are always in constant war with one another, fighting for balance.
Fighting for balance, yeah. I mean, you take a look at these stories like for Star Trek stuff like that, and you're going, man, how do they come up? Like in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, you have a guy that can morph into anything that he sees. So he is a shapeshifter, which he is a skinwalker.
Yeah.
So
by the way,
so you're seeing that you're seeing in Star Trek and these ancient stuff saying, hey, our ancestors knew what this is. We're calling this fantasy and calling this sci-fi, but in our ancient past, it was real.
Yeah. And by the way, I think this real quick, kind of switching a little something real quick. Did you know they already they released the teaser for Star Trek Picard season 2?
No, I've not seen that.
Well, guess who's coming back?
Who?
Q. Yep.
Nice.
Q's coming back.
By the way,
Will you please?
Q is in My Little Pony as one of my favorite My Little Pony characters.
He's in my. I need to go check that out. Shoot.
Do you know who he is?
No, who?
Discord.
Oh my
His
god.
name is Discord.
Oh my god.
Type it in. Look it up. Go My Little Pony.
Discord, like the app we're using, or like the
just like the app we're using.
Okay.
Do y'all know who Weird Al Yankovic is?
My Little Pony Discord. Oh shoot, I typed it wrong. My Little Pony Discord. All right, let's see here. What the? That's a hype. No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Ruben, look at this abomination.
No. I know. I saw.
No.
I seen that shit a long time ago.
No.
I know.
No.
I know.
No.
I know.
No.
I know.
Yep.
No.
I know.
No.
Dude,
No.
dude,
No. No.
dude,
No. No.
Dude,
He's one of my favorite
seen
characters from that
will
show,
turn you
though.
white.
I won't lie. He is one of my favorite characters from that show. But yeah, he's a what? He's what? Is he? He's
a hybrid.
A combination of what?
He's a combination of. Hang on, hang on. Let me go back. Let me look at it again. All right, let's see. He's a combination of what looks like some ponies, some unicorns, dragon, horses, and some chicken, and also looks like a lion arm. Are you kidding me?
Yep. And a goat.
What? Ooh.
And a goat.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Guess what power he has?
What?
The
Destruction.
same power that Q has.
So what? Doing the Star Trek thing, like disappearing and or transporting everywhere?
And changing people's realities? Yes.
Ah! What the frick is this? Now they're first. We have to deal with hybrids in real life. Now we have to deal with hybrids in My Little Ponies. Ugh.
Yep.
Oh, dude, trust me, I seen that. I seen shit for a long time.
I'm a big Rainbow Dash fan. I'm still thinking about getting a tattoo. Yep.
Man, I
Rainbow
want to
Dash
get.
with Optimus Prime.
Oh, for fuck's sakes,
I am.
dude! I want to get one of those like Japanese Power Rangers, like one of those monokit called Mini-Paw.
Yep.
Yeah, and I can see how long if I don't go crazy without screwing it up.
Hey, somebody in the chat said, "Do y'all watch Avengers?"
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I
I
was.
just want to make sure that everybody was safe. He already told me in the chat and stuff that you're cool. I apologize. I just want people to be safe and not be trolled. They know my
Yeah.
backstory, so yeah, gotcha. Yes, Avengers are all hybrids. Stanley based Marvel Comics off of exactly what was known as the Nephilim. He based the whole universe off of children of the Adam, which meant children of the fallen.
Mm.
Nobody, comic book fans know this. Comic book fans that follow the comic book series he was a part of, which was called Earth X, Universe X, and X. It tells the whole story. The Eternals coming, the gods coming to Earth, and putting their seed into mankind and creating what we call superheroes.
Oh shoot! Now I kind of get why the Celestials are mad, because like when the Eternal, and I guess this is another reason why I'm looking forward to that movie, is because like let me grab my thing here, let me full screen, because these guys right here, when the Celestials created the Eternals right here, they were and the Celestials said not to just to protect the human life, not to interfere with it in any way by going and also messing with the god darn it, the deviants. Yeah, because the human race, and if I'm not mistaken, from what I'm hearing from plot leaks, the human race is there to seed the egg of the Eternals, or not the Celestials, which are giant. Yeah, the giant race of robots, because the Earth is seeded, and that the human race, yeah, and the human race.
The Earth is an egg, and all the superheroes and the humans are its antibodies.
And we're seeding it, or I know it's not, even though that's just a comic, but still, yeah, we're seeding it and making it grow and evolving.
Dude,
making
that's the thing. That's actually from ancient scriptures.
Wait, oh shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you something. Hold on, one of my Windows magazines? There it is.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe I've held out this long putting my cart where I'm at 35%, so I don't know how long I'm going to last, but yeah. And that's me plugged up too, so.
There it is. Look at this.
Oh, no way.
You made that bigger?
Oh, you got the little book with the Eternals sets. Nice.
Nice, bro. Nice, dude.
But here's the one thing I want to get. Well, I want to get this because it looks badass.
Yeah,
articulation.
Yeah, the red celestial.
You guys remember the big Ninjagos that I need?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think the red celestial is called Tiamat or Tyrant or something. Tiamat. I forget his name.
I think it's called the Air Sherman's Shadow. $50. Are you shitting me right now? That's bullshit.
Hang on, let me.
Right now I have like $100 on PayPal. And I'm missing like 200 more. This shit what I need.
Wait, turn it the other way.
Yeah,
You see it?
the giant Lego Ninjago set he wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, for this. Wait, hold on. For the Golden Sensei Wu.
Golden Sensei Wu.
Because since I got 3 of them, I have for
And
now.
ooh,
Oh, nice.
All I just need is the Boulder Blaster. It costs about $40. That's what I need
Yeah,
so I can get Kai.
Yeah, real quick. Here's some of the Eternal sets. Let me and a lot of these I'll be picking up because some of them are pretty cheap. If some of them will not, if these images will not be blurry, give me a minute because I want to show these. Darn it! Ah, look at that device. This one act, but yeah, here's how much this one. I don't know how much this one is, but
Which one is it? Let me see.
I think that's the Deviant Ambush or
25
something like that.
bucks.
Yeah, with 2 of the Eternals, and you get a Deviant build, which looks pretty creepy. And I'm curious what those are going to look like. And they're, huh?
Shit. At least they're reusing some of the parts from Ninjago. Like the girl had like the blade, the golden weapon.
There it is. And here's the Eternal ship. If this, oh no wonder my phone is not loading. It's because my data got knocked out for some stupid reason. But it's going to be a little blurry. But here's the Eternal ship with some of the Eternals figures and 2 Deviants.
Rise of the Domo.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that girl. There's that one girl again. Goddamn.
And also, here's the I guess the Celestial that's going to be in the Eternals that will be, I guess, in present day.
Yep.
I'm just saying, after the concept art, like these images right here, I want to show off real fast. Like seeing the concept that was released a while ago, the Eternals concept art. I want to see if I could find. Yeah, here it is, right here. Like this image makes me more excited for it. If I can. Okay, I'm gonna click on this image, and just to let you know, this image right here, with the Eternal. Let me zoom in on it. I'm gonna have to go side to side, but like you get to see the ground right there, and like look how big the. Let me kill my light. Maybe it'll. There we go. Like you get to see the ground right there, but like on how big the Celestials are, they're towering over the clouds.
Oh yeah.
And like you got a big bulky one, a skinny one, and here's the other 2 right there.
You realize that the Celestials are based off of a race of giants that were in the Bible.
But not robots, just different type of giants.
Like compared to
if you take a Celestials, they're not all robots. Even though they have robot parts, means they have technology. They're like, let's take a look at Cable. Cable has or let's take a look at Winter Soldier. He has a robot arm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, but he's still got human flesh, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Celestials are the same way. They have human flesh that's wrapped up in robotics, which is ancient technology. And
God killer armor, as someone says.
Yep. And you've got that, and when you turn around and see that, you're like in the book of Enoch, it tells us that the giants were that big that they were called the Cloud Eaters because they were so big, they were bigger than the clouds.
Yeah, and like looking at that, that's a crazy image, and you get to see a moon in the background. And that was the old release date. And I'm curious if that's actual art that we're going to see in the movie. But then again, this is concept art. Doesn't mean it's official.
I get the feeling like, the big ass bod, the mech, the red one. I get the feeling I get the feeling like Hasbro going to use it as a Build-A-Figure if they release that movie, or it's going to be a Disney Plus.
Wait, which one did you say?
The Red Eternal might.
Yeah,
the Red Celeste. Yeah,
the concept art of that's the Lego version. But the the concept art, the Starscream show.
Yeah.
I'll bet the Hasbro company gonna use that as a Build-A-Figure.
I bet you're right. I bet they will, I bet, and I hope they do it like the same way they did with Galactus. Even though a lot of people hated it, but with Galactus, instead of having 6
Red
figures,
Eternal.
we had to buy 12 figures to be able to piece Galactus all together to get him as big as he was. If that's what they do, I'm game. I would be all in on all those figures, all 12 figures to build that Celestial.
I'll probably buy all of them and that's it, just for that big buy. But you know what? If I could try to go to like Walmart or Target, I want to get my first Shang-Chi figure. I probably want to get the first one. Since Starscream, yeah. Since you got me the Tony Stark AI figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since the Infinity Saga is coming, like I don't know, it's gonna come like the summer wave for this year, probably next year. I want to get like all the Iron Man. Same thing for the Lego.
And also, real quick, the Eternals, or not, excuse me, it's going to take me. One of the Celestials, I should say, yeah, or the Celestial robots did make an appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy as a brief cameo when the Collector was talking about the stones. Hold on.
They sure did.
Guardians of the Galaxy Celestial.
More like an Easter egg.
Yeah. Let me well, actually,
Also,
two. There's two of them. Oh,
two
let me do you. Oh, hang on. Go ahead. You first.
This is what I need. This is the last one I need.
For this. Yeah, I remember seeing that in stores.
I need that.
How much is that?
Anyways.
$40.
$40?
Yeah, just $40.
I'll see if I can work it in my budget and I'll look for it.
And yeah, I actually made a mistake. There's two there's a flashback or on a screen, and then there's this scene right here that's called Nowhere, when the Guardians of the Galaxy go to, when Gamora says it's called Nowhere. It's an ancient head of a celestial being, and you get to see that big head right there. And also there's this one right here, when the Guardians of the Galaxy are looking at a flashback, and you get to see this right here, when one of the Celestial, like, look how big it is.
Right? You realize that's one of the Infinity Stones right there in his staff.
The power.
Yeah, and he uses it whenever he slams his spear down. You get to see all the human race disintegrate, because from what I hear, they're like the judge of the planet. If they go to a planet and it doesn't I guess succeed, they'll erase everything and start again.
Damn, that sucks. All right, Berg, I'm gonna go get my Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Oh, nice. But yeah, like this, like, on how big, like, look at the armor on this thing, like ancient robots, like, and well, actually now looking at it up close, like that armor is crazy. Like the 6 eye looking thing, if those are eyes, like, I'm just saying, I'm looking forward to see. They're wearing robotic armor, I should say, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they look like in the Eternals. That's, I guess, another reason why I'm looking forward to that movie and the flashbacks. And now, plus, like,
I will be honest with you. When it comes to my conspiracy theory side of my brain, which y'all all know that I'm the conspiracy nut in the group. When I take a look at the Sinestros, and I take a look at the Sinestro movie, and I take a look at all the actors and actresses that's now lined up to be in that movie.
Yeah.
Why would you have all those top-rated actors and actresses willing to be in a movie that's not going to have a sequel, but yet is going to be dealing with the Eternals, the gods that came down and seeded the planet to create life to the Sinestro, the giant?
Yeah. Also, I want to say this. Ego, the living planet, well, actually, he is a celestial, but as he says, a small g, not a big G, a small g.
And that's what they are. They're small G's.
And I want to say this. When the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer came out, I really did not want Ego to be a bad guy. But me watching the movie, I was like, oh man. I thought they would do something different.
His name said it all, though, my friend. His name said ego. He was full of himself.
Yeah. And not only that, he killed his own mama, he killed Star-Lord's mama and also killed all those children that didn't have the celestial gene.
Yep.
And also, like I said, I want to 100% believe that Star-Lord still has his celestial gene. Even though Ego's gone, I think the celestial gene is still dormant. It didn't go away.
Oh, no. I mean, you go to the comic books, it didn't go away. It wasn't as dormant as that Star-Lord no longer chose to tap into it because he believed it's a power that killed his mother, so he never goes back and using that power, because to him that power is the power that killed his mother, so he never goes back to it.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like but yeah, like, I'm looking forward to the Eternals movie to see what they're gonna, like, they're gonna explain, like, where the Avenger, or where they were during the events of Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, and why they didn't get involved. And I'm gonna say this: I'm gonna guess the reason why they didn't get involved is because they were told not to be involved. They're just there to protect. They're just not supposed to get involved in human problems or something like that. I'm gonna guess, but then again, I could be wrong.
What was that last part?
Oh, I was gonna say, I think, and I'm looking forward to the Eternals movie because it's also not going to deal with the events of thousands of years ago, but it's also going to tell us where they were during the events of Endgame and Infinity War and why they didn't get involved and show up to help.
Yeah.
And also, if this plot leak is true, like I said, this is a plot leak, and plus it's coming out in November or something, I don't know.
Yes.
I think, from what I hear, one of the post-credit scenes, then again, this is a leak, Star Fox might appear in a post-credit scene. And I didn't know this, but Star Fox is Thanos' brother.
Yes, he is.
And I don't know if that is true, but then again, it's a plot leak. I'm not gonna get my hopes up with it.
Star Fox is the brother to Thanos, who is known as the Mad Titan. Star Fox is known as the lover of the galaxy, which means that he has sex with anyone that he finds attractive.
And also, I find it interesting because I think, from what I hear, we might get to see a young Thanos in the Eternals movie, and I thought it was interesting. I think it's interesting that the reason why his parents got rid of him is because he has a deviant gene in him. That's why he was so powerful. He had the deviant gene in him, and that's why he was different. And that's why he was different from all the other Titans, or the other. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the reason why you take a look at his chin, and you see that his chin has all those wrinkles in it, and you take a look at the scrolls. Guess what the scrolls have? That chin.
Oh shit!
They are all descendants of the deviants. Yeah. Now here's what's going to blow your mind. In Marvel Comics, they did it with the chin. That the chin was where to recognize that the deviants would be from. In our ancient text, you know what it says that the deviants, the Nephilim, had that you would be able to see.
What?
Now, in First Nation people, our culture is that we hold our hand up and we say "how," right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're sitting there going, okay, why would typically today we're like, oh, they were just waving. No, in our in our oral tradition, you were told to hold your hand up and say how, and whenever the person that was across from you held their hand up and said how, you were to count how many fingers was on their hand.
Yeah.
And if they had more than 5 fingers, they were the deviants. They were the Nephilim. And you were not to have anything to do with them.
Yeah. And also, that's another thing on the Eternals movie. I think it's interesting that the Eternals created, or there I go. The Celestials created both the Eternals and the Deviants. The Deviants originally were supposed to protect the human race or something like that. Then again, I don't know what they're going to be changing because I never read the comics. I only hear what I hear. But they were originally supposed to protect, but then they turned against the Celestials. Then the Celestials had to create the Eternals. And from what I'm hearing on some of the plot leaks, that the Deviants will be attacking the humans. And the Eternals are supposed to be protecting the humans.
Yep.
And from what I hear, one of the Eternals is going to be married to a human girl or something like that.
And that's going to be very taboo.
And it's going to have a daughter. Or a kid or something, I should say.
A kid in which they're not supposed to have.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guys.
Because that's the... What?
I was going to ask, do you guys want to talk about like the new Power Ranger figures that Hasbro is whipping up for this year? Like after this conversation for the Eternals? Did I say it right? Hold on.
Yeah, you said it right. You said it right.
Yeah, okay, Eternals. Okay.
And
I'm good.
And like I said, I'm going to bring this up, one last thing for the Eternals. But the thing I'm looking forward to, if the plot leak is true, like from what you tell me about the story of Icarus, Otto, that he flew into the sun. Like, hang on, let me full screen myself. This dude right here, Icarus right there. If it's true by the end of the movie, like I said, it's a plot leak. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but that at the end of the movie, he's gonna fly away and fly into space and go straight towards the sun, but we don't know what happens to him. Like, if they do something like that, I'll be curious. But then again, what is that gonna do? If they die, they're just reborn into an ancient coffin or something like that. No matter what. And the name Eternal is, I guess, exactly that. You are forever eternal. You die, you come back, if I'm not mistaken, Otto.
Yes, it is. I mean, and okay, this is going to also go into ancient text. Do you know why the Egyptians mummified themselves?
Why?
Because they think they would be eternal or something like that. Try to live for centuries.
They thought they were eternals. They thought that when they went into the coffin, that they would be resurrected in a later time. And so what they did was they mummified themselves to keep all their DNA alive so that they could be resurrected in the future.
But then again, they die in that coffin through starvation and suffocating.
Well, what if you take a hair or a piece of skin from a Egyptian pharaoh and you clone it?
Oh, Jurassic Park style.
Yeah. So
preserving their DNA.
They're preserving their DNA so they can be resurrected in the future. That's the whole thing. When the Eternals die and they go to the coffin and they're resurrected, that comes from all ancient texts. Believes that you will go into a sarcophagus of some type, which is a scientific equipment, and you will rise from that unharmed. In our ancient past, it says that the gods were able to do that. They would go and lay in what was known as the elixir of the gods. They would lay in the tomb being covered with this gel or this cream or whatever it is, and they would come out rejuvenated and new and without blemish. They were the Eternals, and this was talked about in the ancient past. Again, like Master Bar was asking, talking about aliens. Everything you're seeing in MCU right now is exactly what our ancient ancestors believed was going to actually happen in the future.
Interesting.
But I am running out of time on my phone, so I'm going to have to go ahead and go, guys. If I could jump
I'm going to end it here.
Oh, you are ending it? Okay, because I was going to say if I charge it up and I'm still going, I'll jump back in. But
I can start up another stream later if I have to. If you want to do another one later.
Okay.
We can do a late night stream.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Unless if I don't fall asleep.
If you don't fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge up my phone.
Get some coffee.
Yeah, right. Oh, hang on. I can't stay up. Oh, it's okay, Baby Mahal. We're waiting on your call. Oh, don't worry, Baby Mahal. We're gonna end off right now. And shoot. Okay, it's all right. Anyways, do you want to tell them about your giveaway?
If you guys want to win the 50 Amazon gift card, make sure to join the giveaway. Should I list the link on the chat or something?
Yeah, if you want to, man. Yeah. And also, all the rules and stuff will be on his channel. Just look for the giveaway video. It'll tell you the rules on how you have to enter the giveaway.
And it's not a scam. This is for real. And I get the feeling like I just get the feeling like no one's gonna join in, and I'm gonna be very pissed. Yeah, I just wasted a good 1 month for this.
Oh well, if no one wins, you got the money for yourself.
Well, I want to give to someone else. Done. Oh shit.
Hiccups. Anyways, do you want to share? You want to share where they can find you?
They can find me on my main channel, my second channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Steam, Discord, Twitch, Origin, TikTok, Stereo. I haven't used my Stereo for a long time.
Me neither.
And please donate much money on my PayPal. And also, I also have to do an update schedule on my Twitch. Now I'm going to stream any random day, any random time, whatever I want. So yeah. That means I can't. That means I'm secretary streaming on Wednesdays, like at 3 in the afternoon, because my mom's all interrupting me with something stupid.
Yeah, and you can find me here you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Discord, and on Stereo, Twitch, and I think that's about it, unless there's something else I'm forgetting. And also, you can find all of us on a Community for All of Us channel, and Autocorrect Primer, and
Bay Mahal.
Yeah, Bay Mahal. 1119. Go subscribe to her channel, Bay Mahal 1119. No spaces, and also go subscribe to TF Angeek, Master Far, and let me see here. Yeah, I think that's about it. And with that, I'm going.
And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to see more videos that we upload.
Yep, and
we can't forget about the bell.
Nope. And also click a like if you enjoyed this video. It could be a like. It could be a thumbs down. Any feedback will help me improve my videos, and I guess anyone else's videos.
No dislikes, please. No dislike. If I see a dislike, I'm gonna come and hunt you down, Apex.
Don't give any dislikes on Ruben's channel.
He'll hunt you down with a peacekeeper. I'll put you down with a PK shotgun. I will hunt you down like a poor little piggy. Say your prayers, you little shits.